What's up, DC? How you doing tonight? Hey, what's up, Hazel? How you doing? I'm good, no complaint. None whatsoever. I am just overjoyed. What's up, E? How you doing, brother? I am good, good, good. What's up, Jay? Oh yeah, overjoyed. All good, awesome, awesome. Awesome. It is, it's tonight. Yeah, it's tonight. It's gonna get ready to start. Millionaire Reeves, how you doing? Okay. Safe travel.
What's up, Keith? Why is screaming like that?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? We just letting everybody come in the room. Okay, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Wish you many more.
We all just said collectively, said, "Oh snap, Keith alive, let's go." What's up, D Coleman? What's up?
Hey,
How's everybody doing? We're gonna wait a few more minutes, let everybody come in the room. I know Pace didn't get off till 9, but I think she's coming in at 9:30. So I know she'll be joining us. E, you working, E?
What's up, Eric? Oh, let me share this. Now, I may not stay up the whole time.
What's up, Jay?
Going on,
Okay,
Keith,
Nelly.
man?
Let's see.
You say you probably won't be up the whole time, Nelly?
Yeah, and not right like right now, but
Okay. I understand life happens. Thank you for sharing the live, Raven. Hey, what's up, Sketchy? What's up? I hope everybody had a good day today. Happy Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week, whatever you want to call it. Hell, it might be somebody's Friday.
I finally got a day off today, so I've been painting all day.
Oh, okay,
Oh, I
cool.
love to hear that. Love to hear that.
Finally got finished with that Jennifer Hudson piece, so I got to get a frame for it, and I'm gonna deliver it maybe tomorrow.
Nice.
Now that's actually going to Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, to her. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going to her. I'm gonna meet her. I'm going to her studio.
awesome.
Nice, man. Congrats.
That's nice.
Thanks, bro.
And I'm working on this
Bada.
working on this ghost face painting right now, actually.
Mhm.
Is Marcio joining us? Or have you talked to him, Keefe?
Actually, I haven't. Not tonight or today.
I know he had a lot of workload today, so I don't know if he's gonna be off on time. I'm not sure. I did talk to him
Okay.
earlier today, but he did have a lot. Because the season is picking up, so more
Right.
gifts, more Christmas stuff, more,
Right.
Yeah, that's
so
gonna
the
be it's
load
gonna be
coming.
overtime, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like for me during Christmas too.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like I said, I know
Sketchy.
Pace is coming in a little bit. Pace will be in.
Yeah, he told me she getting out. She coming at 9:30, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, 'cause we touched, we'll go to introduction to him in a little bit. But tonight we're talking about branding. What do you want out of your art? And are you branding yourself and how are you doing it? This is the business side of art panel. Thank
Right,
you, Raven.
right.
I don't know how to pin that. How do you pin again?
You gotta have your mods pin it.
Oh, okay. I can't pin it.
I don't think so. I
Right.
think the pin is more so you can see it, like before
Oh,
it passes up. But I've
oh.
been having an issue with my pin, so I don't know. But don't
Well,
quote me because you know I be making stuff
that
up
makes a lot
sometimes.
of sense, though. It is more for me than it is for you, I guess, for me to see it when you pin the comment so I can see it. But that's good. Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing tonight? Yeah, we just vibing a little bit, but we're gonna get into it here in a minute. We'll get into it. Raven, what are you doing? How you doing? Congratulations on your showing the other day. What day did you
I'm
show
good.
that? What day was that?
Thank you. That was this past Sunday.
Okay, cool.
I was in Cleveland, for the show there. Yeah, I was
Okay.
just talking to Nelly and Kit Kat about it earlier. So it was a nice experience. I definitely did enjoy the show. I did and like that it was a better venue. So like it was much more space, and the lighting was much better, I think, than um the space that we had in Baltimore. And that even though there were like quite a bit of artists, it still was like other vendors there as well. So I'll say altogether how many people was there, maybe a good 20. But then
Okay.
they weren't all artists, like they weren't all like selling canvases. So there were people selling jewelry. There was another girl, she had
Right.
a whole line of her own skincare products, and someone selling herbal teas, so you can like taste test, teas and things. Someone's making someone else had what else, like jewelries. And
So that's normal for them to be selling like food and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
that's go ahead, Raven.
Oh, as far as like selling the blends of herbal teas, I had not seen that at the last. No, I'm lying. Yo, that was at the last. There was like two different vendors selling their own blends of teas and stuff. So I guess it is.
Mm.
Oh, marketing. I love these stuff. Yes, the business side of art. And that's what we're actually talking about tonight, branding yourself and marketing your work. So we focus on actually the artists themselves tonight. You know, we've talked about how to get your taxes back and copyrights and vending. But let's talk about the artists themselves. What is your goal for your art? You know, but that's just something to think about because we're going to go into it and I'm going to, ask you guys. And, like I say, these discussions are never about me. It's for us to learn from each other and to take and grow as artists and individual as business people so that we'll know, and know what we're dealing with. Because the worst thing to do, somebody had to be a pioneer, but ain't no sense in everybody running into a brick wall and they don't have to. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
that's why we have these, we open, open discussions. There is no right or wrong in these, So, but I will ask, when you come up in your turn to talk, that you kind of limit it, at least 5 minutes, so that everybody get a fair chance to, you know, so they can be heard too. And even people in the comments, if you're in the comments and you have a question, we give a thumbs up, the little emoji thumbs up, and somebody will acknowledge it because sometimes I don't see them, and we'll get your questions. You will be heard. All right. I love for people. I want you to be heard, and there are no dumb questions. Even if you heard it, repeat it. If you don't understand it, ask again so you get to understand it. You know, ain't no sense in walking away from it. We all open in here. We all new to this. Everybody learning. Some of us have bumped our head, and some of us trying not to bump our head. So, but that's where we at with it. So we're gonna turn up the music for a second, and then we'll get going. All right.
Cool beans.
Thank you guys for sharing out the live. Thank you guys for the likes.
That art sage. I'm still looking for my style. Me too.
Yeah, thank you guys for sharing out the live. I do. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Arnell? How you doing tonight? Now, how do you pronounce that? Is that Nail? Neil Art? Nail?
That's Nancy.
Nancy. Okay, now that's simple. Okay. See how easy that was? I'm right here breaking my neck trying to put that together.
I know, because I had to go back a couple of times because I was trying to pronounce it. I was like, we are not doing this today.
Ah, I so appreciate it. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
knew it was your initials.
What movie was that? It said, come about my initials. What? Bomb initials? No, bomb initials.
Wait, what? Oh my God. Keep having me
What that?
cracking up.
What movie is that? Oh, it's Cedric the Entertainer, and he was talking about his people. They call him. The dude thought he was called Abominatious. He said, "No, they call me by my initials." And he was saying it together, Abominatious. Hey,
Lord. What's up, Pace?
Hey, Pace.
Going on.
What's up, yo?
What's
what's
up?
up? What's up? I'm gonna check on brother Leroy. I know he had a death in the family, and I haven't. I think I seen him post one time since then. So I'm gonna reach out to him after I get off live
Mm.
tonight. But yeah, we'll start exactly at 9:30, so we'll take off from there. Everybody just kind of get yourself situated, sit back, get your little pen and pad, take you a few notes here and there.
Hmm.
I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. And once again, if you have any input, please put a thumbs up if you're in the comments. You know, even if you're on the panel too, just put a thumbs up in the comments if you want to say something. And I'm sure somebody that pointed out to me because I don't even have my glasses. Oh, they're on my head. There we go.
There you
My
go.
bad.
Don't start
Damn,
you.
brother. That's what. Hey, that's what it's like when we get old.
Lord.
Hey, it was funny. I was my mom called me probably about 3 weeks ago, and
Mm.
she ran into one of my middle school teachers, and she was asking me how old I was, and we started laughing, and she was like, "Man," she said, "I'm just at the age if I can just make it to the bathroom on time, I'm good." I was like, "Lord,
Damn, it's like that. Lord.
right?" I don't know if that's what I want to look forward to.
Right.
Yeah. Um,
Don't try to
hold up,
downplay
hold up,
it.
Whoa,
hold up.
whoa, 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 Pace. Not too much.
Right?
Kiki
Not too
already
much,
there.
Pace.
Kiki already
Nah,
there.
he already there.
Right.
Hmm.
You trying
He
to
try to
trying to
he
rush
try
him to
to
the
he try
promised land already.
he
Goodness.
tried to throw his mama underneath the bus on her birthday. How dare you?
At least let me be across the road. You talking about I'm already there. Just let me look at it from a distance.
From a distance. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Please hit that like button and share out the live. Yeah.
There.
Nah, I'm trying to change the light settings so I can work on this ceiling.
Okay.
I
I
sure
know
thought
I
it
know it
was
look
gonna work.
I know it look crazy right now.
No, it looked good. I was like, yo.
I thought you was
It's
trying to
not the
make it
club. It's not the club. Trust me. It's just my
Club
my
J tonight.
lamp. I swear.
he definitely got the
There'll be
club up in
after
here.
party
Club
at
Key
Club J
Fair doors
tonight.
open at 9:30. No. Get your drink specials. Get your notes ready. We about to talk art business. Like
That part.
That is hilarious. I love a good laugh.
That's what it's about, man. We're gonna get in
good
here and
old facts.
have some fun as usual, and
Hmm.
plant some seeds, and we're gonna see some fruit produced from this thing here real soon.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Hey Tay, how you doing tonight?
Okay. Okay.
We getting the grooves popping early, huh? That's the music that's playing. That's the music that's actually playing outside the club right now. The club ain't open yet, though.
Mm-mm.
Bottle service got to get there first.
Hey, Tay.
Be
I'm here like swimwear. Okay, don't play with her.
Ooh, not too much.
Look inside yourself. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. All right, ladies, we're gonna go ahead and start. Oh, he got his drinks. He got his drink. Drinks are half right or half off.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Hey, nah, man.
okay.
Listen,
Coming from the
be
bartender
let me
himself,
be head
drinks are half
bartender.
off tonight. Okay.
Hey, Keith, let me be a head bartender. Appoint me the head bartender. Hold it down. Make you a mean bourbon.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining me again. Once again, I am Kiki the artist, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I do sell my work. I do sell commission. But tonight, this what's month? This is the second one for the month. Is it the second one? Yeah. And I think we'll have one more this month. That one more Wednesday in this month. But I want to thank you guys for joining me for the business side of art tonight. It's a group where I decided a couple months ago to give everybody a chance to understand and get the knowledge of the business side of what they love and do. So that way you'll get paid for it. You're protected and your work is protected and you have fun and make a profit. All right. So tonight's topic is going to be branding and what do you want out of your art? You know, what do you want out of it? Where do you want to take your art? So we're going to hit on several topics that I wrote down, a little things that I do. If you have, once again, if you have any suggestions, the thumbs up in the comments, and that'll get you up on the panel. I would like, once again, ask that you keep your comments to a minimum of 5 minutes. That way everybody can get a chance to talk. If you're in the audience and then you're in the comments, you have a question, give it a thumbs up and type it in there and we can get it on. Yes, you can come up. Uh,
What's up, Polish?
Tay.
yeah, you see Miko in the comments?
I do.
Miko! But right now, what we're going to do, we're going to have everybody in the panel. I do ask that you introduce yourselves, where you located, and what mediums you work in. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start with Nelly up there, and we can take off from there.
So good evening, everyone. I'm Trey, Artistic Energy Nelly. I mainly work with acrylics. I do this for fun. We want to branch out in the business. I'm a full-time nurse, full-time mom. That's about it.
But that was it? Did you cut off
Okay.
or did okay.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I didn't hit the last part. Okay. Thank you, Nelly. Appreciate it. Nelly is out of
God
Louisiana.
turn.
Uh-huh.
Said I have a lot of
She
tunes.
out of where, Keefe? Where she located?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Is
Uh,
she at? Where's she at?
Mm.
Louisiana,
How
like
you
Louisiana.
say? Thank
Say
you.
Louisiana one more time, bro. Brother, I'm just trying to
Louisiana.
She's from Louisiana.
say Louisiana. I'm like, oh, brother,
Not
is that what
Louisiana,
you said?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay.
And you from Thorder.
Yeah, Georgia. Like,
Y'all, let's be
My bad.
serious. We're trying to be serious, right?
man, come on. Let's be serious. Let's laugh later. My
My
bad,
bad.
y'all.
My dialect's a
My
little bad.
fault. I just got
It tends to
distracted by
linger
him
sometimes.
saying it wrong.
I just had to
It
verify what I
tends to
heard. I was like,
linger.
wait a minute. Wait, that don't sound right.
You know, it's down in one of the
Exactly.
southern states. It's one of the southern states. All right, Raven, go ahead, please.
Hey y'all. So as you said, my name is Raven. My brand is called Raven Shane Illustrations. Coming to you out of New York State. I mostly work in oil paints. I do some acrylic. Um, I do some wood cutouts as well, and I use like oil acrylic paints with that. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
All right,
only
Kit
few
Kat.
names.
Evening, everyone. I am. My company goes by Kit Kat's Ethnic Greetings. I consider myself a mixed media artist. I do acrylic and oil and whatever else I can throw on the canvas. I am located in Charlotte, North Carolina, but originally from Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City Chiefs. But
Oh, Lord. You know she had to throw that in there. My bad. Let me be quiet.
yeah. But
She had to throw it in there, Jay. She
I
had
had
to.
to. It's football season, right? So, but yeah,
No,
that's
because on the strength of her saying Kansas City, Kansas, she had the Kansas City Chiefs. She had to
that's
throw that
right.
in there.
That's right.
I
But
ain't
yeah,
mad at it.
that's it about me.
All right, Pace. No, I'm letting the ladies go
Oh,
first, and then I'm gonna get the guys.
oh, excuse me.
Hey, look at you, look at you. You
Sorry.
already. See?
What's up, y'all? My name is Pace. I'm based out in Richmond, Virginia. Just learning art. I do acrylics, oil, digital. I don't know. I do a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's all about me. That's just me. Pace
Pace,
just
you
pacing
is
herself.
fly.
He's
Pace,
so
you fly.
shy.
Pace, you
Mhm.
so damn
Hmm?
fly to me. You are so fly to me. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you.
Dog. Dog. Okay? All right, y'all. I had to, ooh, let me get the fan down.
All right, Tay, you go ahead.
Ooh, child. My bad. I'm talking now. So, y'all, I'm Tay. I'm not painting at this time. I'm a multi-dimensional artist. I am located in Houston, Texas. I've been painting for 5, 6 years now. Um, I do a lot. I do nails. I build furniture. I paint. I teach. I do a lot of different things. So definitely not one thing. But I had a question since I got the stage.
Wait, hold on. Let us introduce him, and then we'll go into questions.
Okay, woo, child,
Okay.
because my question important and it's right
We got
with your. I
Write
need
it
to
down, baby. Write it down.
I need
we
to
got you.
ask it today.
All right, Jay.
What's going on, y'all? It's Jay Artistic. I do oil, acrylic. I do landscapes. I do portraits. I work on canvas and I work on wood. I'm based out of Hartford, Connecticut. That's all I wrote.
All right,
Yeah.
E.
Last but not least, my name is my name is Eric. I am based out of Los Angeles, California. I go by Eric the Airbrush Artist. I specialize in airbrushing, and my main thing is doing portraits. I used to be into doing cartoon characters, but now I didn't got into portraits, and I didn't got
Come
serious
on,
into
man.
portraits now because I was doing portraits before, but I was using like paint. But then as I started knowing Keefe, he turned me on to ink and how to adjust my ink and how to thin it out and add water to it. And now my portraits are 100% better now. My blending is smoother. So thank you, Keefe, for that. I appreciate your help, bro. I came a long way with that. So again, I'm Eric, and I'm based out of Los Angeles.
Eric,
All
Hey.
your art is fly as hell. I'm trying to zoom in this itty bitty ass little thumbnail. I'm trying. Baby, your art fly. Okay?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Man, dog. Y'all is fly.
Same.
One big happy art family. That's all. We all support
Listen, I've been
All we
each
telling
Yeah.
ask
other.
to
people it ain't
be.
gotta be
No one's
me.
better than the other.
It
Yep.
ain't gotta be me, Pooh. It
Unity
ain't
is
gotta
the
be
key.
me.
right. So once again, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on the panel too, because a lot of people are afraid to talk and afraid to ask questions. Once again, there is no crazy question. There is no. We're not downplaying nobody's question. Every question will be answered to the best of our knowledge, and we got too much Google, Siri, or Alexa not to find out the best answer. So we're going to make it work as a group. As teamwork makes the
Right.
dream work. And
That's
that's what we're
right.
doing here tonight. So that being said, once again, tonight, the topic is branding and marketing yourself. What do you want for your art? All right. What do you want your art and where do you want your art to take you? Because what you do is going to be a reflection of you, the work you put in, the how much work you put in. We definitely know that because everybody's work is getting better by the day. So we see you putting in the work, but where do you want this work to take you? Where do you see your art going? And that's in all areas of art. If you're on here and you do greeting cards, do you want to get with a major brand or do you want to push your brand? You know, things like that, things you want to know, so that way you can start marketing towards that. All right. How much are you promoting yourself outside of TikTok? Are you on another platform? You know, what are you doing to promote yourself? Word of mouth. You know, little things like that. What are you doing? And how are you doing? 9 times out of 10, if you ever see me in person, I'm going to have on one of my shirts. It is always a topic. It opens. What's it called? It called a icebreaker. It's always an icebreaker when someone sees my work and they'll ask me, "Where'd you get that?" Or, "Do you know that person?" You know, and then the person that opens the door. Hey, I'm an artist. This is what I do, and you start selling yourself. One thing you have to remember as artists, we have to sell ourselves like no one else. All right. So now, the first question is, what makes your art stand out? What is it
Hold
that you
on,
think?
Peasy. Hold on. You forgot.
Oh,
Tay had a question.
okay, my bad. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking
Come
about.
on.
That's what I'm
Come on,
talking about. All
family.
right, Tay.
Come on, family. I love you. I love you. All right. So it's on subject, but it's gonna kind of be off. All right. But it's on. So my brand is touched by Tay. Everything that I do, I touch. All right. The problem that I am having right now is I have people that, how do I describe this? I'm gonna just say it like this. Let's just say you get an art piece and maybe you might get tired of it, or you decide that you might re-gift it to somebody. Y'all understand my drift? I have people in Houston that are painting over my signature, and they are taking my name out of my art, and they're trying to resell it like they did it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
All
not
right.
right.
So
Ooh.
That's,
And so what I do, the only thing that is saving me, all right, y'all, the only thing that is saving me, I know that everybody is painting something, but can you see that stamp right there?
uh-huh.
My
Mm-hmm.
name. The only
Yeah.
thing that is saving me right now is that my name is stamped in the back of my art. I guess question number one, let me go on ahead and just ask the art community, is that cheesy?
No. All right. I'm gonna sum this up for you in real quick. All right. What you're
Mhm.
gonna do now, from now on, when you finish your art piece, you're gonna take a picture. All right. You're gonna print that picture out. Okay. Mail it back to yourself. Once it goes through the mail, it's legal tender. All right. Write the name and the date that you finished that painting. Write everything that you can remember on that date that you did that painting. All right. Mail that back to yourself. It becomes
Mhm.
legal tender. All right. Now, the person that you know who's re-gifting your painting and selling it to someone else, don't worry about it. Just follow the trail. See who they're selling it to. Now, once they sell that painting or they put their name on it as your work, they put their name on it saying that they did it, you have a federal case now because you can sue them for plagiarism.
Come
All
on,
right. But now
community.
But now the key is now the real punch is you've got to follow through with it because if it's doing that in Houston and if they're reselling your work, it's not the first time. So you're gonna have to make a statement and you're gonna have to say, listen, this is what's going on, and don't open that envelope. Do not open the envelope once it comes back to you in the mail. All right. That's what you'll do when you get in the court because you're gonna have to file it with the courts. All right.
Open
You
envelope.
file that as evidence, and you're going to have to file a petition to get this in the court
File
because it is a
petition.
case. It's a case. Now, some people will opt out and say, "Hey, we can sell it, sue," you know. But that's when you start getting into finances, and you might want to seek legal help on the opposite side of that because I can't give you the legal help. You know what I mean? But I can give you to get you to the front door that will get you some legal help.
Okay.
Right? But right now, that's what will protect your work as an artist. Nope,
So
signing the back of your work is not cheesy. That's one way of identifying it also, because if you stain that stamp that wood, they'd have to cut that out.
so how I ended up finding out is
the person, so what I showed y'all was my name, and I burned my name into the back of my canvases just as that extra little level of somebody tried to scratch my name out, and they weren't, because the burn is so deep, they couldn't get my name out of it, and they don't know it, but they tried to resell my art to somebody that I know. I don't know who did it though. I don't want to know, because I don't want to charge them up about it. I want to, like, what are my legal repercussions that I can take? That's my logic. I don't want you calling the laws on me, but I will call them on you.
No,
So
you have there is no they can't come for you if they're stealing your work. You see what I'm saying? They're not
right,
going to run to the jailhouse. You
right.
feel me? So yeah, if they're stealing your work, they're going to try to get as far away from you as possible. Now,
I got a question for you. My
Yes,
bad,
brother.
Keith.
mhm,
Um, do you copyright your work?
let's
I am working on that. If
Hear
y'all
me
can.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Copyright your work. What you can do is, let me show y'all my plaque real quick.
That's what this form is about, right there. This is it, right here.
So
This why I'm telling y'all, this is God
this
just
is
made
this is
me.
official. This is a certificate of registration through the United States Copyright Office. Now, what I did was, y'all can't see it on here, but I actually copyrighted 10 works. You could do 10 up to 10 at a time. It was $85. Here's my registration number is right here. Now, under your terms and conditions, you can actually bring this to court. Now, when you sell something, an older gentleman told me this. When you sell something, you also can, with your certificates of authenticity, you
Mm-hmm.
can limit. Man, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't allow them for like resale.
Right.
You can put that right on the certificate of authenticity, right, Keith? You could do
Yes.
that.
Yes. You
So
can say that. You can have that in there.
reset.
Now, there's the one that she said. This one here. It gives them what it does. It gives them the right to the painting, but
Mm-hmm.
that's it. They can't.
Mm-hmm.
All they can do is hang it on the wall. They can't resell it. They can't turn it as it's theirs. They can't use it in a photo. They can't do anything with it because they don't have any rights to copyright to it. They have a right to the painting itself.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So they can't take it and put it on the family reunion T-shirts because I bought the painting. It don't work like that. They still have to get your permission. All right.
Also,
Especially
take
now
a
if
look
they're
at
taking once
trademarking
again,
too, Tay.
Wait.
if they're taking your name off of it,
Okay. Hold on, because my notes. Making notes. Trademark. They took my name off my art, and I felt a certain type of way, and I was flattered. Okay, I was flattered. Low key, I was just like, "Damn, you think my art fly enough to take my damn name off of it, though?"
You doing something right?
And then I wasn't flattered. And then I wasn't flattered after when I
Mm-hmm.
thought about it like that. Nah, I'm not flattered. I'm not.
right?
Well,
I get
like
it.
Nelly put it in the comments, Keefe do have a more in-depth conversation about this too. Say if you want to go on his YouTube channel, if you like want to go
It
over some more
will. Okay,
information too.
so hold on.
That deal, yeah, that deals solely on copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
This.
And where
Okay.
you can go and the name of stuff and how to. It's a bunch.
Okay. I'm definitely thank y'all. Okay. That was my
No
question. My
problem.
problem is I got people out here taking my name off my art. They're trying and it's not working. It's not
Yeah,
working. And the only thing that is saving me is on the strength of I am physically using a wood burner and I'm burning my name in the back of my art. And that is like the only thing that
that's
I can
smart.
say that saved me
Mm.
because
Yeah,
they tried to take, some sanding paper or something. They tried to sand it out, but the burn is so deep into the
That's
wood.
smart, Tay.
That's real
That's
smart.
smart.
Dog, y'all, I
I
swear.
Hey,
might gotta
Keith,
take that. I
Keith,
might gotta
Keith.
take that too. That's smart.
Hey, Keith, I got a question, bro.
Uh-huh.
Since she burned her signature into the piece with a burner,
Uh-huh.
can she? I briefly mentioned trademarking. Can she trademark that signature?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hers.
Cause do have dollars and we'll spend them. All
Yeah.
right, do have dollars
Mm-hmm.
and we'll spend them. And if that's what I gotta do, I am down for the cause. But I didn't know what to do. And like I said, the only thing that has been keeping me attached to is just the strength of I burned my name into it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know all my kids when I see them. So it's you can't claim my art and be like, yeah, because I did it. Well, I did this type of art too. You bitch, you ain't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did
That's your
my
identity.
art.
Right.
But
That's
Mm-hmm.
part of your brain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
That's
what we're
right.
talking about tonight. Your brain. That's one of the things that we're going to discuss too. Is but like I was saying earlier, when you go out, are you promoting yourself? You know what I
no,
mean? In the
no.
mornings, and then I get on the Instagram, I might post like 5 or 6 in the morning. Even if I go to bed like 2 or 3, I'll still be up. So I post in the mornings because I know people gonna get on their phones in the morning. People gonna get on their phones during lunch. People gonna get on their phones doing dinner. Those are the key hours that I post. If I'm gonna post something on Instagram or TikTok, I'm gonna post it early. So that way when you wake up and you pick up your phone, the first thing you do is pick up your phone. Some of it ain't even wiping your mouth. You just pick up your phone and go on through that. You know? So that's when
Yep.
you want to start making we are people of convenience. All right. So it's
Mm-hmm.
easy for us to get to our work, to see your work in the palm of our hands. What do you think we're gonna do?
Open up our phone.
You know? Now, when you get there, so that's that. So now when you're doing that, so your brand, what do you call it? Like Keepy the artist. You know, Keepy the artist is who you guys know. This is what I promote. My paintings. Whenever you see, that's like when you get on my live and people say, well, show yourself. It's not about me, it's about my art. So
That's
that's what
right.
I'm promoting, my art. When you see me in person, you're gonna see me with one of my shirts on. That's why you probably recognize me. You'll see me with something that I've done on. No one's gonna promote you like you.
Like you. Right.
You know, when you going out, that's like we talked about a couple of weeks ago, the digital business card. You know how many people are impressed that I have a digital business card? They get all my contacts in one touch. You know, they open my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube, and email and Facebook all in one shot. So that's why it's important to get the digital business card. That's where you're not trying to keep up with 1,000 cards. Oh, man, I left my cards at the house. You got one card. You can get even a little keychain. So all they got to do is touch your phone. So those are things that you got to do, but you got to promote yourself. If you want this thing to work for you, you got to work for it. Just as,
Right.
just as hard as you doing a painting, digital business card.
Yeah, the
This is
marketing
five.
is
This is five
underrated.
donuts off of Amazon.
Oh Lord, here we go with the donuts.
Or carrots,
Nah,
or
that's right.
bananas, whatever you want to call it. All right.
That's right.
So invest in this. Invest in this if you vend it. Invest in this if you calling yourself an artist in the public. Because it's a lot of times when you go to the spots and people ask you, "What do you do for a living? Do you have a card? Let me touch your phone." That's it. You know.
Facts. Agreed.
Also, y'all, I have a little tip. I don't know if y'all
What's the
use it,
card
but it's on.
called? It is called. It's backwards, but that's it.
You could do hi, hello.
Mm. But I had a tip for y'all too. When y'all post on, well, specifically Instagram, what y'all actually can do is like, let's say y'all have
Thank you,
few
Nelly.
reels or posts like saved, right? Y'all can actually schedule them.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can schedule them.
Wait, you can schedule you on. Wait, help me out now. You know,
Hold on. No, no. Like on like you said, Keith, on Instagram, you can actually go in and schedule your post
Yep.
based on what time. Now, let's say, for example, right? Let's just say you got to bring your daughter to school or whatever the case may be, or you have something else that you need to do, but you know at let's say 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, you know people gonna be on their phone.
right?
Well, schedule that post that night, the night before. Schedule that post for 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's one less thing you got to do.
Oh, I didn't know that you could do that. You said that's on
And you
Instagram
can
now?
you do it for multiple posts. If you gonna like post like 3 times a day, let's say I want to schedule 3 posts. One post for 9 in the morning, one post for like noon, one post for like 3 p.m. I can schedule it. And it'll post it for me, caption ready, hashtags ready, everything. Link to my website, all of that stuff.
Instagram scheduling posts, Lord.
See that? Look at that.
Yep.
I never knew that. Now
I
I'm gonna
didn't
write
know
that
that they
down.
were scheduling posts. I
Yeah.
saw somewhere in the comments where someone was asking, like, how do we promote the art? I do pop-up shops every single time that I step out. I look artsy as fuck. I don't know how else to explain that to somebody. I look like I do something every single time I step out the house, away from the house. I ain't got to have an art piece. I ain't got to be nowhere near one. I can literally just go to brunch and I look like I do something. So I make sure that no matter what I do, the appearance is, I don't be trying to dress up or nothing, but the appearance is coming across like, but that's how I dress. But it is literally, you do something. So what do? It's the earrings, it is the hair, it is the clothes, it is whatever.
Right.
It's
That's
what
your brand, though. That's what we're talking
my
about.
brand. My brand is Touched by Tay. Everything that I do, I touch. So no matter what I wear, I make sure that something that I put on, I touched it. No matter what, if it is the denim that I repurpose, if it's the jacket I have on, if it's the shirt that I designed, if it is the earrings that I made, if it's the hair that I did, if it's the nails, if it's the anything, I just try to make sure that the appearance is so, because he led with, I make sure that my shirt is on. I'm going to create the conversation piece because a lot of times I walk into the room, I don't want to say nothing. I'm going to make you come and talk to me. I'm going to make you come and ask me where I got my earrings from. I'm going to make you come and ask me about my pants. I'm going to make you come, what do your shirt say? Oh my God, can we take a picture? That's literally my logic. So I try to make sure that what I have on is a situation in which I don't have to talk.
All right. Leon, welcome, Leon. We want to welcome Leon to the panel.
What's up? What's up?
What's up,
I have
brother
some
Leon?
insight of stuff that
Go
I
ahead.
wear and how I dress and everything. So people know me when they see me with my box of wine, and then I have like a plastic
Oh
cup that I
Lord.
get from the dollar store, and I walk
Goodness.
around with that full.
So yo, why we
How y'all doing? And they like, what are you, an artist? I was like, yes, I is. That's how they know me. And I buy my I go to the Dollar Tree and I get myself some paintbrushes and I wear that. And I had that in my hand, and it'd be like a plastic bag.
I like he just had a
They
box
know me.
already. The way he up here.
Right.
Hey man, y'all got that LF wine? That LF wine be hitting, boy.
That's what I have, the LF ones, yes.
And he was so serious.
Y'all hear y'all people right.
Leon, introduce yourself for real to the audience, please, sir.
My name is Boxwine. Y'all know who I is.
Oh my God, come on, bro.
And that is true.
Fine.
It is true.
Nah,
Oh my God, that's who painted.
my name is Leon Finney. I am an artist from Philadelphia. I like to have fun. I like to do my thing. So it's all about good times with you guys. So I love this group.
Y'all, I'm over here fanning the fuck out. Y'all hear me? Sir, I've been watching you paint this for, oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
Oh my
Look,
God.
I came to your live and showed you love today. What do you mean?
Now she admiring
Here.
the work, bro.
Look, I know I came to her live and
Yeah.
showed her love. I saw you getting down. I was impressed with your work. It's dope.
Work. My
Thank
work
you.
don't look like that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. What's up?
But my name is Leon. I'm AKA Boxwan, so that's what they know me as in these parts. Only the art people can call me that. So if you're not a part of the crew, you don't get away with it. But you are a part of the crew, so you can get away with it.
That piece is
He earned
absolutely
that name. He really did.
amazing. Do you hear me? Fucking amazing, sir.
I
You
appreciate
did,
it.
Joe. Y'all, I'm over here getting my
Wait, let
best.
me just interrupt right quick. Just a reminder, Keefe is recording this, so sometimes we gotta watch our language because it
Yeah.
may not allow him to download this video.
Okay. I don't think I said anything but Boxwan.
Nah. Okay.
I think we good.
All right. So the back to the thing. Once again, let's limit our comments to 5 minutes. All right. And we're gonna try and stay on task as much as possible. We are gonna have fun. I love the jokes. I love that, but we want to stay on task too. Because I know some people want to get in and out, and I want to get the subjects and things touched on as possible. All right, but where was I? Where was I? Yeah, okay. Branding yourself. Now, how many platforms are you on besides this one? Once again, we just found out that you can do Instagram. You can schedule that. See, that's another thing too, because a lot of people say, "I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time." No, you do have time. Now we know that you can schedule one. So that's one platform you can sit down tonight after live and schedule out your day for tomorrow, what you want to post. So that's one platform out of the way. How often are you going live? And if you can go live, how often are you going live? And are you being engaging while you live? See, because you're going to have to bring these people in. You got to bring people in. If you just sitting on live painting and playing music and not talking to the people, you're probably not going to get a lot of attention. No one's going to sit there and just watch you paint. You got to speak to them, be engaged with them. Ask them, hey, how was your day? Pull them in. So those are things you have to do to get the people to follow you. Your work speaks for itself. All right. A lot of times when I wake up in the morning, I have 15 followers that came through the night. I didn't speak to them, but my work did. So what are you doing and what are you posting? Now that's key too. What are you posting on your pages for the people to be engaged with you? All right. Let's see here.
Can I
Who's
speak
that?
on that real quick first? And
Yes, sir.
I got to hop off and go to bed soon because you know me, I get up super early. But
Right.
I do agree with you. Posting is real important on a lot of these apps. I don't post as much as I should on this app, but I do go live. And what I do is I have 3 phones, and they're all old. I don't use none of them as my personal phone. Those 3 phones I hook up to 3 different apps at one time. So I have my Instagram, I have I don't even know if I can say these things on here, but I have my Bigo, my IG, and this one all going at the same time. So I get my 2 hours or 3 hours in on all 3 at the exact same time. And my Facebook, I'm not allowed to play music, so I go over there just sporadically. But
Right.
I do have a stronger following on my Bigo page and my TikTok page from going strictly live, but from my Instagram page and my my Facebook page is my reels are what's making my page have a lot of I don't want to say followers, like a lot of views. So
Engagement.
yeah, I get a lot of that because of my my reels. So That's how I get mine. Is I set up 3 devices. I let all 3 of them go at the same time, so I don't have to go over to one and then go over to the next one and go. I just do them all at the same time and get it over with when I go live.
That's an excellent idea. If you have the means to do that, or even 2 platforms, if you got 2 phones or 2 tablets or whatever, that's brilliant right there, Leon. That is really, that box line do be paying off now. That box line, that works because you killing all the birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? And you're not overworking yourself. You're not having to run from one platform to the next. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant idea. Huh? Oh. But yeah, that's an excellent. I would definitely recommend at least get 2 platforms now. Since I have another phone too, so now I'm gonna actually try that. I'm gonna try that and go on 2 different platforms at once. I think that'd be brilliant. That's awesome, Leon. Good idea. That's good.
You to play music because they will take down
Right. Right.
IG. They allow me to play music, but
Right.
Facebook won't.
Right. Right. Because when I go to IG now, when I'm on IG, it's just I'm just on there just painting. There is no music because they will stop you in a heartbeat, and
Yeah.
so does Facebook too. So I just go on those sporadically, just to be engaging. Though I'm always posting on them, but I go live on them just to let them know, hey, I'm over here. I'm still painting. And those are things that you have to do too. All right. That's a plan. Are your friends posting your work? Are
I'm gonna
your
hop down in the
friends?
comment section, y'all. Y'all have a great night. I'm gonna be on still, but I'm gonna hop down in the comments.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Leon. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for those comments too, brother. Appreciate you.
I had a question for Leon right quick about
Okay.
so he uses 2 phones and he's on 2 different platforms. So he's on IG and TikTok and Beagle at the same time?
No, the IG won't let you play music. So he's on Bigo and TikTok and the other one that'll let you play, I think it's only 2 to let you play music. TikTok and Bigelow let you play music.
Okay.
So I know he said he's on those for sure. So those play music. I know on IG and TikTok, IG and Facebook, they'll shut you down. They'll be like, "Oh, I hear music. Your live has been closed or about to be closed," until you cut the music off. So yeah, but yeah, that's basically what he's doing. Just the ones that allow you to play music. I
Okay.
think YouTube, you can go live on YouTube, but I'm not sure. I don't think music is one of those things you can do over there either. So. Yeah, he said, but I mute IG. Okay, so he's on the IG with that live, but he just muted, so they can't hear the music. They just see him working. But that's definitely a great idea, though. If you have the means to do that, you know, and that's the more audience. It's really like in a sense, you your own network now because you're NBC, you're CBS, and you're PBS, and you're pumping it all out to different various audiences. I'm not familiar with that. Are you familiar with that, Nancy? Have you used Twitch? I've heard about people, on here saying, "Hey, follow me over on my Twitch." I'm not familiar with that. Anybody else familiar with Twitch? Raven?
No, I have heard of Twitch. I do know like there's a lot of gamers and like live game streams are on Twitch, but you
Right.
can
Yeah, that's
also
what I.
use Twitch
Yeah.
to I do know of one artist, he does go on Twitch to, paint and things and use that as a platform for his art. I've never actually been on there, so I don't know exactly what he's doing to utilize it for his artwork, but it is possible you can use it for that.
Okay. Yeah, but like I said, the people that I heard it were the gamers. They say follow me on my Twitch or whatever and work over there. So I personally I have never been on it, you know, so I'm not sure what it was about. The Bigelow I have been on. Eh, it, it just I don't know. It's going to have to grow on me. It really is because I went on it a few times and it's like. It'll show you that it's people in there, but I was talking to Raven about it. She's like, no, that's not really people, they're bots. Because I realized after she said that, they would ask you the same question in the comments every time you come on. So I was like, but I think since I've been over here, you get more engagement. So I guess that's what I'm looking for when I go on a platform. Even when I go on IG, I have some engagement. You know, someone to come on there, hey, how you doing? Or they're watching the piece. So there's some engagement. That's what you want. You got to have that engagement. I don't want you guys sitting on just platforms, hours at a time, and you're not getting no likes, no nothing. Don't do that. Go to a platform where you're being appreciated. Even if it's about 10 people. If you got a steady stream of 10 people in your live, sit there and paint with them 10, because that 10 is going to tell someone else. So that 10 just turned into 20. You see what I'm saying? Stick with what works. We can try those other platforms. And I'll be the first to tell you I've tried several. But what works for me right now is between my Facebook and TikTok. So stick with what works. And if it happens so that it branches out to that other one, usually, once again, you can slide a little bit of tension over there and see how, fish it. As they say, throw a line out there. If somebody bites on it, go back to that fishing hole. When you start to get nibbles and bites and people are engaging, you go back to it. All right. Are your friends helping you promote your brand? And don't take this the wrong way. If they don't, you know what I mean? Because they see you as one way, whereas when you come over here, we see you as an amazing artist. But people that see you every day is just you're just regular old Keithy. Well, you've been doing this. This is nothing new to them. You know what I mean? So some people won't have that passion because they've seen it around you all the time. So other people that when we stumble upon you, we're blown away by your work because it's amazing to us and it's new to us. All right. So don't be mad. But now, if you got friends that are promoting your work, give them a shirt or two. You know what I'm saying? But give them something to say, well, you know what? Since you're doing that out of the kindness of your heart, say, hey, here's something to wear. But once again, you're giving them something to wear that's going to promote you too. Every now and then you have to give a little to get a little. It takes money to make money. All right. So don't be afraid. But I'm not telling you give me, I'm no means am I telling you to go give them your best piece. We're not doing that. Now if you want to create something, then that's different. You know what I mean? But help them, show them that you appreciate them, because a lot of times they don't have to do it.
Yeah.
When we in here and we go on your live, that's why if I come to your live and if I'm the only person in there, I'm gonna sit there and hit that like button. I'm gonna tap it. You know why? Because that's why you on live. You want to show somebody. You want to show somebody your stuff, and I want you to know that you appreciate it. If I said on the live today, and I probably did about 4,000 likes, because she sat there and she acknowledged, she thanked me, and that's what you want. That's what people want, that engagement. But the more likes you put on people's page, the more people are apt to get engaged too, because they'll see that. All right. So don't be afraid to support each other in this group. Like we come in this group and we pat each other on the back. We go to each other lives. We go to each other posts. And if you ever see my post, if you will know when I come in your live, because I'm gonna go in your live and I'm gonna leave a comment, even if it's nothing but a fire, the paint easel, and the praying hands. That's it. I'm gonna leave something so let you know that I appreciate what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna tell you, hey, this is good. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you want my honest answer, I'm gonna say, hey, this is what you can do, or try this. You know, ain't no gatekeeping. You know, so we have to do that. We have to make sure we keep each other to a certain level and keep pushing each other. You're only gonna grow if you're around people that are growing. All right. Anybody questions, comments? Somebody say something. Paige, where you at? Oh, she ain't sleep on me, is she? She done fell asleep.
Lord.
Bless the Lord.
Now who was calling who old?
Right. Oh, she ducked
She had a
off. Oh,
long
she
day.
must be on
Poor
the
baby.
phone. Okay.
Oh,
Nelly, anything you got any comments, questions?
Um, I do have a question.
Okay.
Well, more of a statement. So the other night, I had noticed when I went live, I wasn't getting much. It's like a hit or miss. So some days I'll just come up and probably do something as basic as just lining something, and I get 10, 15,000 likes, and then next day I'll get 3. They had like 3 people that came in my comments and was like, "Why you don't have that more followers in here?" And they kind of made their statement like people that do those, oh look, a glizzy, or whatever that they made the comment why those people get more attraction than we do. So does it really matter on here that the likes tapping the screen helps build up?
Yeah, see, because that, you know what, I'm starting to understand that's a fad. What we do is a living. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because if you notice, all that stuff wears out. Like it was, at one point, every time you turn, somebody, oh, these are glitzy, oh, GG's up, every other page. And now you see it starting to narrow it down to 1 or 2 people that are really, really doing it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I think it's a fad, but once again, my saying is, if you're in this room tonight, you're supposed to be here. It was meant for you to be here. You know what I mean? A lot of those people go to that stuff. They're just sitting there watching people make. Halftime, they're reading the comments for one, and then they're watching these people make fool of themselves, and and then a lot of times people are just trolling, you know. You got to look at a lot of the people that are in those rooms. What are they doing? Half of them in there asking for cash app. Oh, my duck died and I need $7. Can you cash out me? There's always a catch in there somewhere. Look in the comments. If you ever look in the comments, you'll see the crazy stuff. I saw one today. Someone said, "Oh, I'm $8 short for a room." Where you staying at for $8? You
Oh
know.
my God.
So for real, but you got people that do that. So that's when you look in those rooms and you see all those numbers, those people flying through there. Look at some of the comments and stuff, and half of them, you got those people. Like I said, you got trolls in there, But once again, the people that are going to come to your room, those are going to be your supporters. Those are going to be ones who telling people and sharing your live. But yes, you definitely want, like I said, in your live, like Nelly, when you go in your live, you're constantly talking, you're engaging people. And that's what people want. They want to, they want to be able to say they connected to us. You know what I mean? In a sense.
hmm
They're like, oh, I talked to him on IG or I talked to her on IG, you know what I mean? Or TikTok, So it's the engagement that keeps them there. Like I can go in some lives now. When I go in lives, I want to say she's in Australia, but every time I go in her live, she may have 4 people in there. As soon as I pop in her live, hey, that's my friend Keefe, the artist from the States. Follow him. He's a great artist. Stuff like that.
Right.
That's what you want. So yeah, and for God's sakes, don't ever get caught up on how many people are not in your room. You
Right.
always have the right people in your room.
hmm
Ooh, look at
Right.
that.
It's more about the quality than the quantity.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go.
strengthens your art journey. But I agree with Pace. I agree with Keithy. It can be 3 people in the room and Tay still gonna sell some art. All right, Tay still gonna sell some art. 3 people in the room. It's not about it being 10,000 people in a room. Some of them are looking to do just what you said. They trolling. They looking for somebody that's just getting ready to show they tail feather. They are looking for somebody that is just going to act the fool. And a lot of them just looking for somebody that they can troll in the comments. That is what I literally see going on. We are physically doing this for like, we doing it because we like to do it, but I feel like we're doing it because we love to do it. So our content hits a lot different. It's not us being AI. Yeah. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the that is not what we doing. That is not what we doing. So
I can't
our
stand this shit.
content definitely hits different, and you're gonna get a different group of people.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's excellent. Yeah,
Just
because it is.
what
Once
one
again,
second, Deacon.
okay.
Deacon, keep 1 second.
I'm sorry.
I was washing my hair for y'all too that was saying I was
Oh,
asleep. I was not asleep.
The multitasking over there,
I so
multitasking.
thought.
One thing about Pace, she gonna
She
address
got
them.
the multitask because baby, you over there getting it
Listen,
in. We know
I
you
heard y'all calling me and I didn't have nothing to say. I think what you and Nelly and everybody else said sounded good.
no.
okay.
But I was washing my hair. Thank you.
Like I said, first of all,
Right.
Cause I'm like, wait a minute, did she fall asleep? I'm like,
Right.
Lord, she just got over. She had a long
She
day
Only
is
court
time I
thing.
silent.
listen,
She
y'all.
is
Only
silent.
time I fell asleep on this app was when Keefe was showing his art. Now, not because I was like, "Oh, it's boring." This
Don't do
man
that.
has so much art. I mean, so
Because
much
he do got
art.
the
When
whole
I went to
rat.
sleep,
Did y'all
woke
see
up,
that
and he
rat?
was still showing art. It was a whole gallery. But I would never fall asleep on this app. Y'all would never catch me snoring. Okay.
No, Nelly, I did a live the other day, and one of the main things that I had to say to somebody was, do not get confused by the numbers. I had to say that out loud. Don't get confused by the numbers. Just because my numbers only look like 1600 over here or something, or it looked like something over there, or it looked like something over there. Like, do not get disgruntled. There are a lot of people that don't want other people to know that they following you, that they like you, or that they support your art. And I want you to not get caught up in, well, my numbers don't say, like, yeah, it's a lot of people they want to be incognito or incognito or incog, whatever they are. People with their pronouns. So you got people that do that. So definitely, I would definitely never get caught up in the, well, I
no,
only got
I actually like to move in silence, actually, because I tell people all the
baby.
time, do not move my Facebook people to my TikTok. I don't want to see them here.
The baby ain't none of my Facebook people are not on
Mm-mm.
my TikTok. They are not. I need them
TikTok be
to
asking me that all the time.
be
Would you like to log
separate.
into your face? No, I would
No.
not.
No, I was just curious about like why, like on certain, is it because of the art is not as sought out as like music? Because one time I went to like a festival and I just put on music and I just like had 600 people just pop out of nowhere. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, where were y'all? But it died down. But it was just kind of weird to me. Like, if I change it from art to music or something else, the numbers change. So I just was kind of wondering about that.
Oh, when you
It does
select
too,
like the
Greg.
topic.
Yeah, when I changed the topic, so like when I was at my brother's wedding, and they was doing like the thing with swag where you surf thing,
Right.
and I put
Mm.
it. I don't know. I didn't have it on art. I just turned it on, and I had like 600 people immediately in there. And then I went to an art, not a music festival. Immediately, like 600-700 people was in there. You put art, it starts at 0, possibly 30, and then it drops. So it just made me. That's what I was kind of. Maybe I should have worked on my verbs, what I was trying to articulate, but that's what I was asking.
I mean, well,
But
maybe
yeah,
you can use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because that,
Okay.
That's what
based
I'm
on
gonna
those
say.
themes, it pushes out to certain audiences, and why
Right.
music and entertainment seems to gather much more people. But use that, and when they come up in there looking for music, you doing art.
Okay.
Facts. I did my nails and I switched it from art to like beauty and fashion, and the same thing that you're talking about in regards to the jumps in the numbers. I saw the same thing. Like I opened up I opened it up for art, and it be 0, it might jump up to 30, it might jump up to 50, and then it'll dwindle back down. But when I did my nails, it jumped up to like 2, 3, 4, 500 people, and I was just like, are y'all serious? So do I just need to say that I'm doing my nails every single time or something? I don't know.
It's
Well,
crazy. I don't think the art doesn't really get as much love as it should get when it comes to certain platforms.
Me, I'm gonna keep jumping up underneath our art because I don't want nobody disrespecting us. So I don't care if it's only 2 people watching. I don't care if it's 20 people. I don't care if it's 200. I don't care if it's 2,000. Art is what it is, and I need people to understand. No, I do art. I don't want y'all confused. So I'm with the cause no matter what.
Okay.
yeah, it depends too, because I know like it depends on the subject. Like when I was doing Tupac when I was actually painting my Tupac live.
Mhm.
I know at one time I had about 300 or 400 people watching me, and that's when it was really rolling. That's when I got my most followers during that Tupac era. And as soon as I go, and then when I did the Dolph one, it went up again. So it depends on what I am doing when, or what subject you're doing too. It has to appeal to people too. It's just, but like, we are so conditioned to each other, you know what I mean? And just painting. So we love it for each other. You know what I mean? I enjoy watching you guys. So it's like, we're going to come to your live anyway. But once again, you have to be engaging for those people that aren't. Because like in my life, where I ask people, are you an artist or are you an art lover? You know? So that way they feel a part of it. It's like, okay, you're an art lover. All right, well, we got plenty of artists in here that you can pick from, you know? So once again, when you come to the art, like on your Thursday night battle, hey, we're promoting Keepy, the business side of art on Wednesdays. We're promoting each other. And so that's what we have to do. So, but the subjects, like say like if you notice your Thursday nights, the crowd is getting larger, you know? See, because those people are promoting, hey, Thursday night they got an art battle. You know what I mean? Even though you're doing your flyer, you put up your flyer, but the majority of that is coming from word of mouth. When we go live, hey, Thursday night art battle, or someone else is live, hey, join us here. This is where we're going to be. But it is so engaging that when they come on, they see 9 artists, piping out good work in an hour. You know what I mean? And the conversation is engaging. We're constantly asking people out the audience, that's what draws them in. So that's what's going to keep it going. And then you got those people, they're sharing it out. Oh, this is so neat. I never knew this was here. I'm glad I found you guys. So once
I've
again,
been
that's how it's growing.
inviting other artists to your platform, Nelly. I've been physically talking about Art Wars ain't mine, and I've been talking about it like I got a whole piece of it. I need you to understand.
We appreciate it because I popped in and I was like, oh, whoa. This is,
Yeah. I
yo.
talk about everybody platform. I talk about every artist. If I like your art, and I be talking about all of y'all in every live, in every video, in everything. Like now, the art community. It's literally about the art community for me. So just understand, I am the long lost cousin that got lost somewhere back. Somewhere. I don't know where I got lost at now, but
I
I've been
kind of do
talking
the
about
same
everybody.
too.
If I like you, it's just what it is. If I
Yeah,
move
like
with you, I move with you.
last night I go live with one of my friends. She plays live music and I paint with her, and Keefe hopped in and I kind of like connected them. Pace was in there a couple nights ago too. I connected Pace with her. Like I just like tell people about my little art crew that I'm a part of and stuff like that. Just like bring it, like, cause all of the small art communities I'm part of become big ones when we all connect together.
That
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got to, like I said, you gotta promote each other. You got to promote yourselves. You know, that branding yourself. Print your shirt. If you don't do anything but print, 1 or 2 pieces just for you to wear, I assure you, it's going to start a conversation when you are out. I've had
Agreed.
old, when I wear the painting of the little boy with the brown eyes, it doesn't matter where I go. Little old ladies, is that your grandson? Is it, who is he? Oh, those eyes, it starts the conversation. So you got to start promoting
Agreed.
yourself. So when people see it, and then they're shocked. You looking at a guy almost 6 feet tall, 280 pounds. You looking at like, wait a minute, you do this? Why you not on the football field? Why you not, I don't know what they expect, but they don't expect me to do this.
Agreed.
All right. So
I
you
agree.
got to keep promoting yourself. And once again, when you leave that room, that piece got to speak for you. If you send a piece to Timbuktu and somebody walk in that room, they got to ask, well, where's this lady? If she's in Louisiana, that's, they're going to have to find you.
I be already telling everybody my whole art family ships their art. You trying to get some? I ain't got to be the painter. That be literally the energy that be going on. What do you want? Because it ain't got to be me. So, but I'm honored to have met y'all all. Kit Kat, your pieces fly, baby. Your pieces fly.
Everybody on here is pretty much
Y'all
amazing.
all
That's the
fly.
cool thing. That's the cool thing. You meet all these amazing artists with different walks of life.
Very artistic. I like that glow that you got popping. Kiefer, I like I'm trying to get on that beach. I'm trying to be
I
the friend
appreciate
at the
that.
beach. You already know.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, man. I think that's the beauty of social media too. Like we all connected. We all in different regions. Like we
Following
all just connect
everybody.
together and
And
tap in with each other.
as stated before, I'm getting ready to jump off. But if y'all ever decide that y'all want to pull up to Houston, let your girl know, please, so that I can get you into if you trying to come and get this work, can you let me know before you come so that I can figure out where we supposed to go outside in the city or where you are supposed to go? Because I don't have to go, but I'd rather go so that I can introduce you. But if you're ever going to pull up to Houston, please let me know if you're ever planning a trip to this area so that I can show you how to get into the art community, because they gatekeepish around here. Right? They gatekeepish around here. So I'd rather just show you. I'm the portal. I'm gonna let you right on in. I'm gonna let you right on in. I don't care.
Feel that. Feel that.
I don't care. I will introduce you to whoever you want to know. I don't care. So,
Awesome.
but thank y'all for having me. Thank you for giving me a chance to ask my question and for letting me know that I'm not being cheesy with doing what I'm doing. I
Nah.
I, I appreciate everybody for saying
Keep
something.
doing your thing. Keep creating.
Yeah.
No, don't ever stop.
Yeah. But yeah, just so I've been telling my artists around here, y'all might want to think of another level of authentication, but y'all got me together with the trademarking and the copywriting. So I'm gonna start looking into that so that I can get that part snapped together. So thank y'all for giving me that information, because somebody could have been answered the question. I told y'all they gatekeepers around here.
Now
So
you could actually go to my YouTube. Go to my YouTube, and I think it's should be the third show, the
Okay.
third thing,
what's
and
your YouTube, Keefe? What's your YouTube
it's
page?
keeping the number one, keep it the
Mm-hmm.
artist, the one
Okay.
going to front, keep it the
The,
artist
the
on
artist.
YouTube. Yeah.
All right, I'm getting ready to
Gotcha.
go and follow you. My name Touch Bate everywhere, y'all. So if y'all see my
All right.
name, just follow me or something. All right, I follow back, especially if I see your artist.
Awesome.
But no, thank y'all for allowing me some time up on y'all's platform. Y'all didn't have to. That's always my energy in regards to. Thank y'all for being welcoming and being open to newbies. I appreciate y'all. I
That's
really
not
do.
cool, girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really
Teamwork makes the dream
appreciate it.
work.
Because
Yeah.
y'all answered some questions I've been asking for almost 2 years. All right, that's the end of that's the end of the live for tonight. Y'all answered some questions I've been asking people for 2 years at this point, and I got them answered in one day. So I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all.
All
So
right.
you giving that black goodbye. You keep saying goodbye, but still staying.
I'm about to go. That's my
That church
problem.
Man,
goodbye.
she
That's
just
what he
she
is to
just giving
church.
us some
Cousin,
love. Damn,
Yes.
Pace.
I love it.
cousin, cousin. This is usually how everything goes. Y'all see me with my eyes right here, and we're hitting the deck.
We see you.
Good night.
We see each other.
Good night.
No, it's
Everybody have
all
a
We
love,
see
love.
fabulous
you.
night.
It's all
Create some
love.
Good
dopeness,
night.
and I look forward to seeing what everybody got, y'all.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.
Take care.
Y'all check out Tay Work. She an amazing artist.
Yes, definitely. Is. So
Yeah.
thank you. But yes, so we're
Yeah, I
gonna
just
do
followed.
small recap real quick. Just once again, brand yourself. You have got to sell yourself like nobody else. We're gonna sell you here, but you got to sell yourself first. All right. If you have it, I also suggest at least 3 platforms. If you can manage 3 platforms and daily keeping up with them, you'll see a turnaround in your
Where you at?
commissions, and your following.
Mm.
All right. So pick 3 that you really want to go hard at. We know you're on here a lot. All right. Pick 2 other ones and start posting. All right. Get you some shirts made of your work. If you want to get me offline, I can tell you how I do my shirts. I'm no, I am not a, I have the key to the gate. I'm not the gatekeeper. I'm the key to the gate. So I'm gonna open it up and just let it flood. All right. So if you
Mm.
have questions and you want to know, let me know. I'll show you how I make my shirts, how I order everything, and where I get them from. Because I want people to be out there. See, that's another thing too. If you just doing paintings, everybody can't afford a painting, but they can afford a T-shirt. You know what people are paying for T-shirts nowadays?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And then
if
guess
you
what?
get a,
You can kind of
just
adjust the
because it's a
price.
brand, you want your brand to be just as good as any of them. Um, I don't want to call it the whole name, but you know what I'm saying. The Uchi brands,
Mm-hmm.
the for snatches. You know what I mean? Those, you want that. That's what your name. You want when
That's
someone say,
true.
Nelly
"Oh, I got a
face.
Kiwi,"
The
you
snatch.
want them on that same level.
Thanks,
You
Yo,
know,
Steve. I'm already on.
like
no, you're
if you
right, man.
got
You're right.
see, like Sleepy, see how Sleepy got his shirts right there. See, that's what you want. You want to be able to let somebody walk
Oh,
away
that's
with
nice,
something of
Sleepy.
yours.
That's nice, bro.
You know,
Thank you. See, I did the Nipsey Hussle shirt I got on.
yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And listen, a lot of times when I vend and I do shirts, I do more shirts than I do paintings, and I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, they're going to wear my shirt somewhere else, and they're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk
And
about
guess
that
what?
shirt.
Somebody and 20 other people are gonna see that shirt.
There you go. There you go.
This I had Kiki shirt on. Somebody was like, "Whose shirt is that? Where you get that shirt from?" And I was like, "Oh, he right here on the phone."
That's funny as hell.
Right on the phone.
But that's that the fascinating part of it, man. I promise you, a lot of times I'm overwhelmed. I sit in here at night and I just look for one that the things that I've created. You know what I mean? That I sat down and I just really put forth what God gave me. You know what I mean? And created something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think about shirts in Virginia, shirts in California. I have prints in California. I have shirts in Canada. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm from Florida, next to the train tracks. I'd never imagined having my work across the world. You know what I mean? So
Same. When
that
I sell my shirts too, I think about it and I really try not to take it for granted. Like
right,
even telling y'all about that painting that I sold in Japan, that's this shit got me excuse me, it has me
right,
so geeked. You know what I mean?
right.
I can't really put it into words. I don't
Because
know.
you never imagined someone would want something enough of yours to pay for it at
Right,
that.
right,
You know
right,
what I mean? To pay for it, and then they give you what you asked for. That's even
right.
bananas to me. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that they love it enough to say, you know what? I need that in my house.
Right.
It's like I said, I've seen very few of my paintings in people's home, other than sending me pictures. You know, I just received a picture from Lance, one of my followers. He bought a painting. He bought that painting last year. I think it was the year before last. But he was able to move, and now he hung it up. So when he walks out his front door or his door, one of the doors, I don't know if it's the front or back, but whenever he go out that door, he sees my work. You know what I mean? That's a feeling that every day someone's looking at something I did. You
Yeah,
know?
I put a post up on my page. One of my professors from the community college out here had me do her dog, and she posted it, hanging it up on her wall, and sent it to me. So I put it on my page. I thought that was super dope. But I've been painting. I'm like some of the rest of y'all. Like I did a commission for someone in South Carolina of his brother who passed a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did a Kobe Bryant painting I sent to California, so I thought that was super dope too. So
It is.
I'm just trying to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
It,
it's a
it,
free.
it honestly motivates you too. Like
Right, right.
seeing
There you
seeing
go.
your work in someone else's home, it's like, you know what?
Right.
This is dope. This is the thing that's like gonna keep me going and keep me going. Like it's seeing people wear my shirts. Not even really anything that's tangible that you created that you see people have or they wear or just in their houses like that. I don't know about y'all. Like that's what keeps me going. You know what I mean?
Mhm. And like I said, it's every little thing, man. I have okay, you want to come back up, Raven? Uh, where
She
is
done
she?
kicked herself out.
You shouldn't fall asleep.
Where's she at? I don't see in the comments. Did I miss it? Send a request, Raven. Oh, there's my bad. There you go. Let me get my glasses. But
Yeah, keep wild, bro.
but yeah, man, that's it's promote. It's marketing 101. You got to start with you. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We're doing all this fabulous work, but no one will ever see it in the closet. You
That's
know?
right.
And like I said, it's old to somebody, it's new to somebody else. Post it. You know? Sometimes I'll go through my Instagram and I'll look back 6 months to a year and I'll repost some paintings, just to keep it fresh in front of me. Because once again, now it's new to the 100 people that I didn't have last week or the last month. You know what I'm saying? So keep posting your work. This is what you want. So this is what you do. So this is what they want to see. And you got to keep putting it out there. Create content. When you put stuff out there, like on my IG, I do a little funny stuff, but I keep art. They're still engaged with the art. On TikTok, it's strictly art. You know, Facebook, it's strictly art. Now I do have a Facebook page for my family, just to pass the BS around, but I have one that's strictly art, you know. But those are my platforms. And so you got to use those platforms and be mindful of what you're putting up there. Don't put something in. If you don't feel comfortable about it, don't put it up there. Don't put stuff I mean, sometimes controversy is good, but you don't always want controversy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just be mindful of when you put stuff, you ain't always got to fight every brick that they throw.
That part.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, so yeah, and like I say, we all have haters. We all gonna have trolls. So don't worry about that. You know, like I said, every painter don't go in the refrigerator, but you're gonna put it up there anyway. Ebony, thank
Wait,
you for
what?
sharing the live. I thank you for being in the comments. Anybody in the comments want to come up? They can speak. Want to speak? Got any questions? I want everyone to be engaged. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I did see your question earlier about the coins. Um, I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, I know they are asking for, or they was asking for. Wait a minute. They were asking for. some form of ID at one time or something. But I think that's if you're getting a payout. If you're getting like, the little crazy AI girls or whatever, they're making like some serious dollars doing that. So of course they want to keep track of them, because that's why they start putting a limit. If you ever notice, I think they started putting a withdrawal limit of $100 a day or something. It's the most you
Yeah,
can take out
yeah,
of one.
yeah. I got that in my notifications about a week ago.
Right.
Oh,
Because
Yeah.
really?
Oh, they redid
those
it. They
little
did.
Nah.
those
I
little
thought
AI
it was just
girls, they were making
withdrawal.
a couple $1,000s doing that.
Mm.
Yeah, that little AI thing, they were making a pretty penny doing that. So that's why if
And
you
that
notice,
shit's so annoying.
oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yo, it's like smile, smile. Like what? But I'm like, at
It's
the
the
same time,
grandfather
to each his
send me
own.
an invite.
Hey, money is money.
I'll be like, to each his own. I don't want to. I don't want to hate. I'm not gonna knock somebody's hustle, but mm. Treading real lightly. Treading real lightly.
I'm not. But yeah, okay. And now, so back to my original question, and anybody can touch this though.
Because I forgot what it was.
Where do you want your art to go? Where do you want to take your art? And we're just going to go around with anybody on the platform that wants to do it, or, or I can just randomly pick you and just we can go from
No,
there.
we not in
But
school.
huh?
We not in school. I don't like that.
Oh my
You don't
goodness.
like math?
I said I don't
What?
like that.
How you got math out of this?
Ah,
Y'all sickening, I swear.
Goodness gracious.
I thought she said she don't like math. I'm like, we ain't doing no math. What are you talking
No,
about?
I don't like that. They be like, we're gonna go around the class and when I answer this question,
We're gonna introduce each other, and
mm-mm.
And Bill said he has a comic book, he has T-shirts and phone cases. That's another one.
I do want to make
Ooh,
a phone case of my
That is
artwork.
another one.
I
I
would love
definitely want to get the
phone
phone
case.
cases.
TP, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am. Go with it.
Have you ever thought about like doing the whole TikTok shop thing with selling your artwork?
No, but is anybody else in there? I would love to know about it though, because I've seen that, and I keep seeing it come across my timeline. Oh, now you can sell your work in a TikTok shop. So, does anybody else has doing
I
it
know
or
it's
Well, in
TikTok?
order to
possible.
do it, question: do any of y'all have business accounts?
Mm-mm.
No, not on TikTok. I don't.
Yeah,
Your account got to get
I did it for a while, but I'm like, it's pointless because I don't have the access that I once did with a personal account. So I switched back to a personal account. But with a business account, you have access to like the TikTok shop and all that type of stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
I
mine
see.
might be set up under a business account, if I'm not mistaken.
Because you have they give you creator access to, like, you have live goals that you need to meet.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
so many different features on there.
yeah. I do have a business. Mine is set up under business.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
now, is that beneficial for you, Kit Kat, or has it?
I haven't done anything with it.
I like how she
Yeah,
said
yes,
it.
you
I love
do.
it.
And chocolate.
I haven't.
So let me ask you:
I,
anybody?
like
What is
when
the
you first
TikTok
like
shop?
switch over, it's a lot to really take in. So I understand why that she may not have done anything with it. It's really a lot to take in because then you got to still handle your own business and all this other stuff. So it's like I'd rather just have a conventional account and do my business the way I do it.
Got
You know what I mean?
Right.
got
So
you.
I
But
would suggest this about the TikTok shop because they offered it like they'll give you a notification that it's available to you. I would read the fine print. That's why I'm kind of hesitant about it because of the like their privacy policies and what like TikTok is using of your artwork, your like the images and stuff that things
yeah,
that you
yeah.
post up there.
Oh, no,
So if
no.
you do decide to do that, like really carefully read through their policies and their user agreement and what they're like what you're giving up as far as your rights to your work. There was something I read in there that I didn't really quite feel comfortable with, so that's why I didn't go all the way with it.
Well, do
Gotcha. I'm
tell.
just curious. I noticed I never saw anybody selling their artwork. Maybe, like tumblers and stuff like that, but never their
Right.
prints.
Ken's not up here, but I did talk to him briefly about it. Only thing he didn't like was like if that's their first time purchasing art, they gave them 50% off of your work.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do. That's
So
why I didn't even look at it.
So when, cause I had asked him about it because I saw one of the women who do like, cut tumblers and shirts on Facebook. She had mentioned it and went on a rant about it. And so I asked him about it. He said, "Oh no, yeah, I shut that down because I had 3 people that ordered my art through TikTok and they were getting 50% off. And it's not like they were getting like TikTok not giving them he's not getting the full percent. TikTok is just like, hey, they get 50% off, and they say that's the only reason why they ordered it. So if 50 people first time ordering your stuff, 50 people is getting 50% off for your work. So that
wow.
would be their first
Oh,
time
no.
ordering it.
See, now that ain't no win-win for me right there. No.
No, no.
I saw it as when you get coins, they take 50% of that. So I wasn't trying to figure out what they was gonna take of my art.
That's one thing about me. I'm my own middleman. I've went to now when I did the museum showing, that was different because I think they were only doing of total sales. I think it was like 12%, which I did not have a problem with. 12% of my total sales, you know. But I've been
Mhm.
to places. I've been to here in Atlanta. I've been to places where they want a 100% markup of my piece. So if I'm selling a piece for 6,000 donuts, when I put it in their store, the moment I put it in there for them consignment, it goes to 12,000 donuts. To
Mm.
me, that don't sit well
Yeah.
with me. You making the same thing I'm making,
Right.
and you ain't putting out
You and
one
you
penny to
you
the
taking a
can.
chunk from me and you ain't really putting in no work. Like
Right?
what?
You ain't did nothing. You know?
So I've been anti-gallery since the first year I started really going out painting because we got a lot of storefronts out here who say they support artists. So when I started trying to put my art out, they're like, yeah, we'll do a 50-50. Like, if you want
Oh
to sell, we
no.
do a 50-50. And they're
Nah,
like, you
nah,
can
ain't no
boost.
fit. I want 100% profit. Nope.
Yeah.
So they was like, well, you can boost your price up so you can get what you're asking. I was like, so I still be giving you more money.
Right.
That don't make sense to me.
You
Right.
still
So
be taking a percentage. Like nah.
yeah, like so a lady, a warehouse I used to do, I used to have a studio at. They used to do the gallery shows, and she used to take like 30%. And she's like, so when you doing yours? I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it. I'm not giving you 30% of my when I sit up all night doing this shit, and I still go to work.
Right. See but now the way you got to look at now, because I've had people also, you know, one guy wanted 25% of each painting. There ain't no way in the hell I'm giving you 25% of
Nah,
each
nah,
painting.
nah.
You know, I'm
Nah.
not doing that. You know, and then you got to look at too when these people look at their history. You know what I mean? What pieces have you had in this gallery that'll give me the confidence to put my painting in here and let you sell it for that price? You
Right.
know, what market?
Mhm.
You know, who's coming? Who comes in here? You know what I mean? Show me your collectors. Show me the people that you know that you're selling these pieces for. See, because you got to be mindful of that. I was talking to an artist friend today. I have a guy where he's south of here. He said, "Oh yeah, I got a gallery. I got a gallery, and I only have oil painting." Well, what is this? Well, why you asking me what it is if you only have oil painting? First
Right.
of all, you don't know what you're looking at.
It sounds like you're not aware of what you have for real.
There you go. So you got, and then he tries to tell me, yeah, if I'm looking to buy oil paintings, and what I do is when I sell them, I'll give you a percentage off of that, and we'll have a contract. So each time it's sold, you'll get a percentage of each time it's sold. Bruh, you ain't finna keep me hunting me down and say, well, hey, you know it sold again. I owe you 14,000 donuts. You're not finna do that. You know,
Mm-mm.
so it's always, you got to look at the people with the scam. If I'm gonna sell
Yeah,
it to
and
you,
people trying
I'm
to really
selling
get
it
over
to you.
on you too. Like,
Right.
Yeah, because they feel us as artists don't have a business. A lot of artists, we
we're
kind of,
we're not business savvy.
focus on,
Like
yeah.
no, like.
And desperate.
And see, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I started this group because and I will always tell you guys, if you're vending your stuff, your price is the beginning of the day. It's the same as at the end of the day. Don't mark it down to get a sale. Don't mark it down to get that last customer because if they wanted it, they would have bought it the first time. They're gonna pay for it the last time. All right, and that way when you
Mm-hmm.
vend it, they'll see because they'll show you. Say if you was at the Black Bar Art Show this year, and at that last minute you sold a piece for half off just to get rid of it, to say that you made your money back. Okay,
Right.
you know what they're going to do next year? Come look for you, but they're not going to want to buy
Mm-hmm.
anything until it's the end of the day because they know you going to drop your price, and you got people that'll do that because they like your work. So that's why I
But they
say
don't
when
like
you
it
sell
enough
a
to
piece,
pay full price, but they'd rather pay it at a markdown. Nah, you gonna pay
right?
this full price.
Right. And that's why I tell them when you sell your work, you sell it. Your price is your price. That's one thing I don't do sales. If I do a sale, it's just, I don't know, I had a wild hair that day. But I'm not doing sales on the regular because that's all you're going to look for is a sale. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't want you looking for a sale. I want you to come in and buy something at regular price too. Now, if you buy something at regular price, and I say, you know what? Since you've been a good client, I'm going to throw this one in there at half off. If you like that one so much, go on and grab that one half off. You know what
Right.
I mean? Then they're gonna be like, oh man, see now, they know the chances of them buying more at regular price, they may get another cut break somewhere down the line.
That's
You
good.
know? So that's another marketing tool. The paper prints versus canvas is always great. Little things like Pace or keychains, those are phenomenal. If you can come up with little things, once again, people pick up their keys every day. You know, you picking up keys every day and you going, you selling them and, so you're going to see that. You'll see that stuff every day. So constantly put something that you think about that you look at every day. Why not put your art on it? If it's a tumbler, sell it. You know how many people drink coffee all day? Put one of your paintings
Mm-hmm.
on a tumbler, you know, put it in someone's hand because they're going to take it to the office. You know how proud people are of their tumblers some days?
Well, where'd you get that from?
Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
That's it.
where'd you get that from? Oh, it spark up a conversation. Nah, more
Right.
customers.
But that's it.
The whole office gonna have one.
That's
That
it.
actually
Right.
happened with me, and I wouldn't even paint. And I was just putting like glitter on it. I know, well,
Yeah.
like one guy brought one for him for my husband's job, and brought one for his wife. She showed it to people at her office, and then boom, I know with 10 orders
See? And
just off
that's it. See?
cups.
It's word of mouth. So that's when, once again, put it in front of people. Put that platform. This is what you have these platforms for. Use these platforms to your advantage. Because years back they were talking about they're going to start charging you for Facebook. They're going to start charging you for all these platforms. Well, before they start charging you for them, use the crap out of them. Use them to your advantage. Man, I was scrolled on here some days. It's a dude that's sleeping in a car with two dogs. He'll have 6,000 people watching this man sleeping in a car with two dogs.
Mm-mm.
I just saw one
You
with
know?
my
That's crazy.
I'm
And then
like,
the crazy
That's
part,
crazy.
they sending them gifts. They sending him roses. They sending him all kind of gifts. This man is literally snoring. You know?
It's
But
crazy. It's wild.
that's the engagement. That's where we are. So I encourage, we're gonna keep painting, I always say this too, it's not for everybody, but our art is for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a debate with somebody because the dude asked I was in a live painting my Yoda, and somebody asked me for about how much was it, so I told him, and the host, the host of the live, blocked my sale.
What?
That's crazy.
I was like, wow. We had
wait,
a whole
what?
Yeah, Blockbuster still. Dude, like sitting here, like, man, that's kind of steep, but still, send me your cash app. So the host started going on the whole rant about how I should lower my prices type shit.
Oh no.
That you should lower your prices?
Yeah, because I don't have a big enough name on TikTok, he said. I said, bro, you know how long I've been doing this? Forget that.
Look,
Right.
I tell them quick. I was paying before TikTok. I'm gonna pay after TikTok. My
For
price,
sure.
my price. I
It
don't
was
care
another
what you
artist
say.
that told you that?
Dude wasn't even an artist. That's what I told
Oh.
him. I said, bro, you're not even an artist. And he kept trying to compare it to hustling on the block. I said, bro, I've done that before too. It ain't the same.
All right, sleeping. We got kids watching.
I'm like, it
But
ain't the
he's
same,
right
bro.
though. I mean,
That's
you know,
crazy.
see, that's the part that people don't get though. This is like, what we do at the end of the day, it's all on us. If I
Right.
commission Sleepy to do a painting, it's on Sleepy. I can't get mad at nobody else but Sleepy, you know? So at the end of the day, we got to produce and we got to put out stuff that, and put it out in a timely fashion.
Mm.
You know, I've got clients because people rip people off. The one lady that I did the ballerina for, the man took her for her canvas and her money.
Mm.
And now she's got to take him to court now,
Oh wow.
you know? So it's like, it's stories out there. People are, and if you can't do it, tell the people. Tell them
Yeah.
I can't do it. Pass it to somebody that can. Hey, this might be a job that's closer to you. He might be able to do it for you, or she might be able to do it. I don't have a problem with that because that may not be my thing, you know. And that's just being honest because I don't want you out here saying, "Well, Kiwi the artist, he took my money." Nah, can't
Not at
nobody on this
all.
planet tell you that
Nope.
about Kiwi the artist, you know.
Mm.
So when you do it, that's your name, that's your brand. So when people do say keep it up, oh man, he awesome. Oh yeah, he get it to you on time. He delivered it on time. He's professional. But that's what you want. So when they hear that brain, Nelly artistic energy, that's what they want. They know what they get it.
I
You
have
know.
something to say with the note of Keefe just said that getting people artwork and their stuff on time, that's a real deal. Because I know when I shop online, I'm looking at my phone for that tracking device for a heartbeat. So make sure y'all be sending people stuff on time because no one likes that. No one.
But that's good because I'll tell you too. Once you buy a piece, I'll say I'm shipping it this day. I'll send you a tracking number, and you can follow it from there. I'm gonna track it too. If you say I'll come back to you and say, hey, this is Keith the artist. I'm doing a follow up. Did you get your package? It should arrive today. And
Yeah.
they'll be like, well, no, I ain't checked, but I'll let you know. I'm on because I want to know that you got it. You know what I mean? Because I've had that happen. I sent a piece out and see what I was doing, but pre-COVID, you had to sign for it. I would pay the extra dollar to whatever it costs for them to have a signature. So I had a piece go to New Jersey for a lady. I call her, text her and say she didn't get it. I said, well, it was left at, I went back to the post office and I have such a relationship with the people at the post office. The lady kind of turned her screen. She said, it's right there. And I saw who signed for it and everything. So when I contacted her again, I say, it's in your clubhouse office. Your office has signed for it. And that's where she went and found the painting. So it's stuff like that I keep track of. And you want to do that because you don't want to send a $400 or $500 piece through the mail and not be able to keep up with it. All right. So
But I
when
do
you
want
send
to
these
say this.
paintings out,
Sometimes the mail people, they be ready to go because they sent me a packet. I said, ain't I'm supposed to sign for this? And he was like, well, your call here, so you sign. I'm like, what?
yeah. And see, then when COVID came, as long as they put it in your hand, they considered it signed because they didn't want to touch you and that with COVID.
Nah, he
Mm-hmm.
just put it on my floor, and he was like, I met him at the door. I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to sign. He was like, your car in the front yard.
Well,
I like,
but
dang.
those are just one of that's engagement though, and that goes a long way too because people will write a review on your page. You know, they'll come
When
back
they
and say,
mad.
"Hey, man, I got this. It was a
Like
timeless
they are.
fashion, it was professional." You know, and that's what other once again, you got nosy people that just come on your page just to see what is going on. They don't want no art. They want to read your comments, what people are leaving you, you know, and what people are saying.
And they don't want to engage. They. It's like man, what is that little meme that is it? The little TikToks. They all in my views, but they're not in my likes and
Right,
comments and not
right,
engaging with me.
right.
You know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah,
That's true.
that is it. That's definitely how it works too. They're all in my views, but they ain't never in my life. You know.
Yeah.
But you get, like I say, but you know, the crazy part is they're watching you. At the end of the day, they're always watching you. You know, and at some point they talk about you because they keep coming back. You know, you ain't gonna keep coming back to something ain't no good to you.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
That's right.
so,
That's right.
but yeah, and but now, so with the great ideas tonight, what Leon threw out there, if you have more than one means of videoing yourself, let's start doing that. Promote yourself on 2 different platforms at once if you can get away with it. If you got 2 that you doing on, let's start running that. See how that works for you. You know, a lot of times too, you got to step outside of the box with what you're doing. You know, if
Yeah.
you're doing people and you're doing 3D pieces, you know, go find something off the wall. That's one thing. That's one of the things I really like about Marcio. Marcio will paint anything. If it's there, and the ideas are brilliant though when you think about it. You know,
Yeah.
an old glass, an old window out of someone's home. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's brilliant. I was talking one of my artist friends tonight. I went over to his studio earlier because I was helping him with his airbrush. This man went and found a grandfather clock in I want to say I think he said he got it from the Salvation Army, but he paid $10 for it, right? But he took it and he painted it as this lime green. And I'm talking about it's just a crisp paint job. But inside of because he's doing this thing with thinking outside the box. So inside of it, he did these clouds with these different colored boxes, and it's bananas. You know what I mean? It was just so simple. But now he turns that one piece into, hey, that's the only one I'm doing. You know what I mean? So if you sell
Right.
that now, that $10 or that 10 donuts just probably turns you into 10,000 donuts. You see what I'm saying? So it's little stuff like that that you never painted on. Pick those little
Yeah.
things up every now and then.
Hey, like this behind me right here, Kiffy. This is cardboard.
There you go.
Really?
Look at
Yeah.
that.
I put ballpoint pen on cardboard.
See that?
Nice.
I'm
See?
gonna drop my video soon. But yeah,
Once
yeah, I like
again,
that, man. I like that
outside the
idea,
box
though.
thinking,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
dope.
outside of
No,
any
that's fire,
medium,
bro.
surface, like you guys, Virginia, up in that Virginia Beach area, go down there and get you some driftwood. If you walking on the beach and you see some driftwood, a nice piece, take that and paint on it, Or if you can find, anything that, old saws, like I said, all that stuff, especially you in the country areas, the South area, and even, I would say like Virginia too.
Man, I used to
But pick
paint
up
on
those old
cardboard.
wood things. If you go to old shop, find an old coffee pot. You know what I mean? And paint it.
I used to paint
Somebody
on
will find
cardboard just for like practice,
it. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
just for good
real.
practice.
Yeah.
It is, though. It really is.
And see, I mean, listen, me looking at it, I would think that was on paneling or something. I didn't know it was cardboard, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody does oil in here, but let me tell you, wood is so much fun. Oh my god!
yeah.
Okay, with
Wood
oil
is
paint,
good.
there
Because
you
like
go.
like this, you're layering. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the wood, but like the strokes and like the layering is so smooth. You don't have to, you know, uh,
It's
clump
not
up
a
your
fight
brush
to
with
lay
paint.
paint.
Apply layers and stroke it like dot. You dip your paint, put it on there. Like that
Yeah.
one layer. If you working on like a cheek or a nose, you do not have to go back to your palette.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
highly recommend it, 100%.
See, now that's something I'll try. I'll try that.
It is awesome.
Yeah, wood is where it's at for sure.
I heard about that, man.
In fact, let me see. I got one that I'm actually working on.
I try that on my next skateboard.
There you go.
Actually,
There
it's
you
not
go.
yet.
This is oh man. This is actually something I was working on. I put it down for a little while, but this is wood. Yo, it is
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
bananas.
And it blends like real smooth too, huh?
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
Almost like it's like a wood panel. Almost, but yeah, wood is where it's at for sure.
Alexis say, do you have to do anything to the wood before you start?
Um,
Thank you for joining, Alexis. Thank you for
hmm.
your question also.
Did I do any? Honestly, no, bro. I painted right on it. I did my outline and I painted right on it.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I am Keith the artist, and that's one of the reasons I started this group, the business side of art, because we always passing techniques, but we never knew the business side of it. And a lot of us don't. So this has been a learning this past. I think the first one was in what? When did we do the first one? Pace? When did we do the first one? Was it maybe 2 months ago?
Yeah, the good Lord made. That's the day we did it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Joe. That's the day we did it. But so I mean, it's just been
Has
a
been 2 months now, right?
has it been 2 months?
I think
Dang,
so.
already?
I remember I joined the first one about like a month ago. Month some change ago, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been 2 months because we did it multiple times before Jay joined.
Okay,
Yeah.
but see,
Cause I
but
remember
that's what.
I had joined and I had told y'all my experience from the Black Boy Art Show.
Right, right.
Right.
There you go.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
In
That
Chicago?
was my first one.
yeah. But that was one of the reasons I did this, and because I mentioned it to, I think it was Pace. We were on the back line and a couple other people, and I mentioned that it's something that we should do. And but like I say, it's everybody. It's just not me. It's just not Keefe's way. It's everybody's. Dropping
Mm-hmm.
knowledge and planting seeds, and we're all growing. And we're going to continue to grow and become better artists and better business minded about our art. You know, and that
Right,
we don't
right.
sell. We don't donate pieces around here. We selling
Nah,
art, and we getting
nah,
what
we
we want
selling.
for it. You know what I mean?
No
Because
Yeah.
sharing.
once again, they going out there paying for them for snatches and them Uchi shoes.
Here we
They
go.
paying them prices for that. Yes, and they gonna pay for our
No,
fee
he
too.
ain't lying. No, he ain't lying.
Hey,
He ain't
I'm
lying. Cause
with him
guess
on that
what?
right.
You're not walking up to them designers and asking for a discount
Right, right,
or at the end of the night asking for a rebate price.
right, right.
Yep. That's
You
true,
know,
man.
and
So
the
You
crazy
true.
know.
part, I need them to stand in the line the same way they stand in the line to get
Yeah,
the same joy,
man,
the
listen.
same joy.
The
Jordan had
sneaker
to bring.
release, the sneaker releases.
Look, Jordan had to
Listen,
come out with a
keep
new
that same
shoe in
energy with us.
20 years.
Yeah.
These men still
Listen,
got people spitting and standing over in a line overnight for the same shoe. They just come out every other
in
year
different colors, and they
in
still
different colors.
paying.
That's the only thing. That's the only difference.
Yep.
And I
That's
hate to
it.
say it, they unaliving each other for. I mean, they going crazy over the shoes.
They do.
Right.
They
But
do.
you know,
So that's the way we need to do. I need people standing in line. Well, Keepy got a painting. He gonna be here live next week. I need to be in line. That's the way I want it to be. That's the way it's gonna
hmm
be. You know what I
Yep.
mean? We're gonna
Yep.
manifest this thing to where everybody, and now once again, it's gonna come to pass. But we're gonna have a TikTok art show. And we're gonna bring all these people together that we met on TikTok in one central place with the art pieces. You know,
yep.
Yeah.
And we
and
gonna have like
that's what's
rent out
gonna
a
be
venue.
right.
That's
That's
gonna
That's
be
what's
awesome.
gonna be the
That's
key.
good.
And it's gonna happen.
hmm
You know, but that's the
rent out a
key. So
venue, and as we all link up,
yeah,
eat or something, and then we have our show, and that'd be dope. That'd be really dope.
Man, you let me know.
Yeah, that
But yeah,
would.
Real dope.
but yeah, that I mean, so we got to just be business minded. So, once again, we're doing dope work. Like I said, everybody's getting better. I've seen people grow on this platform from the first time they met me, and I started following them and looking at their work to where they are now. I see the confidence in a lot of people that I didn't see in the beginning. Hell, I see
Hmm.
confidence in myself I didn't see in the beginning. You know, and that's growth, and that's all, and that's what we're supposed to do. We got to be able to grow. When
Mm-hmm.
you come into these
Absolutely.
lives and, we joking, we might tell you, hey, Nelly, fix that ponytail in that lady's head, but she know we doing it out of love because we know what her goal is. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because
Hmm.
that's how much we are around her. You know, we know
But
when,
also, we want to take away those tools those gems that we dropping. You know what I mean?
right,
Like I go back to it. The whole like bringing your own tables and chairs. I really like. I have that in my notes for sure.
yeah,
Um, and like I wear I have hoodies and stuff, but like I feel like sometimes too I don't wear enough of my own work
right,
to
right.
to like conjure up a conversation. So I know I could do better with that, but it's all
Yeah,
growth. It's all
You
yeah,
trying to
say
be
bring your
better.
own tables and chairs. What at events?
yeah. Like you bending this
Yeah,
stuff, yeah.
yeah,
Like your tents, like if you get your own tent, have
Yeah,
your own
I got
stuff.
all of that.
Yeah, yeah. And you always
yep.
ready. So when an event comes, you're responsible for that way when they say, oh, all we, because there's a lot of times when you do those vending things, they say, hey, bro, all we giving you is a spot. You know, you got to have your own
Yeah,
stuff, your own table,
most of
your
them
own
like that
chair,
out here. It's
you
very
know?
few out here where they provide the
Mhm.
a tent and all of that. Very few.
Yeah.
Right.
All the rest you got to bring your own shit. Cause I
Yeah.
did
So,
one, and when I came, I didn't know they was providing tables and tents. So I come with my whole little shebang,
right.
and she's like, "Oh, you got your own table?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, you must do this a lot every summer, all summer."
Right. But yeah, it's about being prepared, man. And what they say, if you ready, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get
You
ready.
gotta get ready. Yep.
You know?
That's
And
right.
that- and I think we all in that stages where we ready. We ready to show our stuff. We got the confidence in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the
I
time I've
agree.
known Raven to now, I actually met Raven here. She came to a show here. You know, so meeting them and then meeting you guys and then seeing you guys go back and keep pushing and doing better and doing more shows. You know, that's encouraging to me. You know, because this is what people do. The old school say you can't make a living at what we do. I beg to differ.
Right.
You know, but it is. You can take that same street hustle and turn it into a legal hustle, except that you pushing a product that you know is A1. You
Right.
know, that you can stand
Mm-hmm.
on this product and you can go to bed on this product. You ain't worried about hurting nobody. You ain't harm nobody. You know, you can sleep peaceful.
Man, it's just a God given talent, man. Like
That
it's
is.
it's
It is. It is.
and sometimes people say that like I don't know if it happens to y'all, but it's like, oh man, I wish I was an artist. And sometimes I be wanting to say, well, you don't want the stress and the anxiety and the pain that we go through sometimes. It's like we overthink. We're our harshest critic. Like
All, all
it's a
the time.
lot, you
All the
know.
time.
I tell them to do it.
But honestly, I don't know about y'all. I wouldn't. I'd take all of that with like that's fine.
Right. See, but you know what now though? What Jay is the fact that you so comfortable in doing it. It's not
Mm-hmm.
really a lot of people, you know, people don't understand artists though. They quick to tell you. If you tell you an artist, they say draw something. It's like, well, shit. If you build a house,
When
I can't tell you to build me a house real quick. You know, it
or
all takes
everybody think
time,
you can do a tattoo for them.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, do a tattoo. Okay, pay me. You know,
Pay me.
You know, but people, you
That's
know,
like,
they look
man,
at
it
art.
was a quote.
Okay.
I forgot what artist said it, but they were like, oh, draw something for me. You're a professional, right? It'll only take you 15 minutes.
Right.
Like,
Oh yeah.
listen, like, it took me 30 or 40 years to
Right.
do what I
I
could do
remember
in
that.
15 minutes.
I
You're gonna
Right.
remember
pay for my time.
That's what you're paying
Like,
for.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're
that.
not paying for the pain. You paying for my time.
No,
You
you're
know.
not. No, you're not paying. Listen, man, we all know
You
that.
know.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
Or
they
they'll
man.
be
don't. They
like,
don't care. But
you like to do it anyway, so you might as well just do it for me. Since you enjoy doing it anyway, it shouldn't be no problem.
yeah, nah, that's
I be
not how
saying
that
stuff
works.
like that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I say, please, bro.
And I tell them, you go to your job, how much you getting them? How much time you getting them for free? Hey, what's up, Brian? How you
Listen,
doing? You know what I mean? You're not going to work
listen.
donating no time. You
Right.
know,
Right.
back
Y'all
in
know
the
I
day,
be at
you used
work
to have to
like
work
it.
I
2 weeks in a
find. I
hole before you
find
got a
like being
check.
an artist too. I found that being an artist like has like the people that you tend to like cross paths with. I found that a lot of people are really, really entitled over your level of talent. Just
Yeah.
because you're that talented, they're entitled to having access to it. No,
They think
That's
they
true.
are.
That's true. That's true.
I got
That's exactly how they think.
I
like
got a
no,
buddy
that's not how that
who
works.
Hmm.
I have a buddy who's a basketball coach I went to high school with. And he like, bro, why don't you do this for me? So I said, well, told me to pay me for it. He like, but bro, I got this amount of followers. You know, when I post it, people gonna want to know who did it. I said, that ain't guaranteed.
Look, when I tell you that's the one thing that's the quickest way to tear me off. Hey man, let me do something for me so I can post it on my page.
And then the minute they come out, listen, they can't even get the excuse out fast enough. All right, don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry
I
about it.
turned into Mitch McConnell on them real quick.
Yeah, listen.
Gotta
Real
give
Wait,
quick.
you, gotta
what?
give you exposure.
You know?
I will turn stone face. Like, okay.
Yeah, you just, and I tell people all the time, don't ever disrespect my talent by asking me for a discount. I think that is downright disrespectful. You know what I mean? It ain't like you can go pick this up at Walmart, you know? You
Yeah,
can't go
and
get
that's
what I do
another
at a
thing.
different
This
store.
is this is our talent. You can't get this at a store. This ain't
Right.
corporate. This is us. Like, this is blood, sweat, and tears and hard work. Like what?
Yeah.
Like how dare you? Like get out of my face. Like no.
I had to stop selling art before because of stuff like that. The guy told me, um, I did a Spider-Man painting when I first started selling art. And I did
Mm-hmm.
2 shows in one day. And this dude told me my Spider-Man painting wasn't, I was only asking $100 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I just stared at the dude for a
Okay,
second
babe.
and I'm like, all right. And left his that because that day I almost broke me. I was out all day and I didn't sell a painting. I was broken at the end of that day.
But the thing is, Sleepy, though, you stick to your guns, bro. See,
Yeah.
and some days you're going to have that. That's why I say some days you may not sell a painting, but you planted some seeds and somebody going to come back to you at a later date.
That's
So
Yeah,
right.
don't focus on what you didn't sell. You planted seeds for a future sale. So that's why I
but I
say
know that now.
get
But
you a
at the
digital
beginning,
business card. Get you a digital business card, and and always, hey, if you don't follow, just follow me on social media. You know, right? Don't be
hmm
offended. Most people don't understand our passion of what we do. Explain it to them nicely. And for ladies, for everyone in the room that don't know Brian, Brian's another artist. He's out of Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say Ohio, but he does some dope work. So follow Brian also. And he's in the process of opening a gallery I want to say it's Ohio, right? The Ohio area. I'm pretty sure he'll post it in a second. But these are things. Once again, these are gems. These are people you connect with. You know, so it's always good to have that those connections and those know people. Because like I said, we can't do this by ourselves. It's each one teach one.
That's right.
But yeah, like I said, don't be offended by your friends that don't post your work, your friends who won't show up. You know, like I said, I did a museum showing in my hometown, and I'm pretty sure I had more people show up that didn't know me that did. And that, but it is what it is. Once again, they know the old Kiki. They don't know who I am today.
Right.
You know? But when they find out, it's like, sometimes the people closest to you waiting to see if you make it before they acknowledge you. And don't let that stop you. All right. We
And
got
I
a lot
tell
of
them
people waiting.
we cool, but
Right.
once I blow, listen, stay right where you are now, please.
Yeah.
It's not that personal. It's just you ain't believing my vision.
There
Even
you
if
go.
you believed in my vision from afar, like you just show your support in the way that you can, like that, like even that for me, that's amazing.
Right.
You know what's crazy today? Because I went to my mama's school because she was support personnel of the year to surprise her, and then she took me to her office, and then out of the I had my daughter with me, and the woman was like, "Oh, so you're the artist?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, she can paint. I mean, she can draw. She's just only 6." And she's like, "No, I'm talking about you. Your mama brags about you all the time." Like I didn't even know who this woman was, and my mama like takes screenshots of my work and just she won't pay for it. She prints it out and she hangs it in her office wall of my stuff and my kids' stuff. So it was
Oh wow.
funny, like people that comes in their office, they always see, So for me, I'm like, oh wow, ma, that's somebody that might want eventually purchase something. I thought
Right.
that was cool.
But see, that's once again, your work speaks for you when you're not in the room. You
Mm-hmm.
know? And so that's what it's going to do. People are going to talk about you in a positive way. So that's why I keep encouraging you guys. If you ever see me live at shows, and I'm just telling you, I'm just being flat out honest with these shows, and I say, look at what people are putting out here. I know everybody
So
that I'm
blunt.
connected with on TikTok does way better work than this. You
Keeping
know what
me
I'm saying?
so blunt, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just being honest with you.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Because I want you to put that out there. I want you to put your work out there. Because if it's
Yeah.
amazing to me, it's going to be amazing to someone else. And I want you to have that same feeling that I get when someone buys a painting, you know,
Right.
comes to you and say, man, I got to have this in my house. I need this, and pay you what you want for it with no hassle.
Yeah.
You know, you walk away happy, they walk away happy. At the end of the day, they share your work with someone else.
Right.
Yep.
You know, it's all about your brand. It's all about you. But you gotta be able to do it. You gotta want to put in that work. You know, every now and then when you go to dress out, man, I gotta put on this Adada suit. You gotta put on this Nike suit. You know what I mean? I gotta have a Nike hat, the Nike suit. Put that your brand on that.
When the
Put
last
your
time
name
somebody
on that
pulled
stuff.
that out?
Yep.
Yeah. Real
You
talk.
know,
True.
yeah. Them cats go get outfits all the time. I need an outfit for the club. I need an outfit for the park Sunday. Well, hey, how about this Keefe t-shirt? You know,
Right.
That's right.
For
That's right,
real.
Jesus.
Listen, man.
No,
Now,
he
listen. Now,
ain't
one
lying.
thing we
No,
gonna
no,
do.
real
Yes.
shit.
One
Yeah.
thing
Real
we
rap,
gonna do
real rap.
Sunday during the summer. Oh, we going to the park, and all we gonna do, we gonna get clean, fresh to death, and go stand by our car. That's all we doing, standing by our car. And don't let somebody walk up. We're gonna dap them up real quiet, live, make a little scene, and fall back. That's
Yep.
it. So why not look good in my brand? You know,
Mm-hmm.
you
That's right.
doing it for lacking them. You know,
You ain't lying.
pump your brand. As the new kids say, talk your shit. You know, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I love it.
For real. That's it.
Oh, you true.
You got to be able to get out there and put your stuff in there. Yeah, all up in the club with T. Bliss. Hey, trust me. You'll be surprised where people wear your stuff at. Right. Don't be afraid to put it out there. Yeah.
I think I'm finished.
You never know who you gonna reach. You, man, who knows? We might see some of us on here might bump into an NBA player and they might
Yeah.
have your shirt on the sideline. You never know,
Yeah.
man. You really
Yeah.
never know.
And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, all it takes is it takes that one person in the one place at the right time. You know, a lot of paintings that Jay-Z bought for Beyonce, he bought them because people were outside the club, the concert. They wasn't in the concert.
Mm-hmm.
He bought a lot of paintings from people standing outside because they had first of all, they had the desire to put it there, and then they had the desire to go out there to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? You taking that chance. Just imagine you out there, you got one painting of Beyonce, you know, you swinging it, you know, and there's another 30 people out there, but they pick yours, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
get that guy right there, bring him to me. So when they bring him up there, you talking to Jay-Z yourself, you know. I seen a guy do it in Miami with Puffy and DJ Khaled. Same thing, you know. But he's just standing on the corner. You got to take those chances. Sometimes you have to think outside the box of where you're going to be at selling. You know,
You
here,
know, because you
North
never
Five
know,
Points
man.
is a
You
good
never know
spot.
you're gonna be in a situation with who you cross paths with, and you gotta
Right.
always just be ready.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. And like I said, you stay ready, you know how to get ready.
That's right.
You just got to get out there and, you know, pump that work. Keep pumping that work, man. Keep doing it. You know, take some mental breaks too. It's okay to take a mental break from art. It's okay. And don't let nobody tell you different. You
Mm-mm.
know, it's
Man, I
okay
be
to
Because
step
trying.
away.
That
again,
shit don't
because
work.
again, this is your God given ability, but
Yeah.
also do not, I repeat, do not let it run you into the ground. You need a break.
There you go.
You know when you need a break, so take your breaks.
Don't let nobody take the fun of it from you. All right.
No.
That's why I don't do rush orders. Because when you rush an order, now it's strictly business. And I don't want that. I want to be able to enjoy the
Mm-hmm.
piece. I want to be able to give you a piece of
Mm-hmm.
my soul that I put in this without having to rush my soul. You know?
Fact. And that's why I put it in my some people don't like it, but I mean, hey, um, like in my commission contract,
Hmm.
I put in there now, yes, this is something that you want, but I also encourage not limiting my artistic freedom.
Right. Nancy, you can do that, but be mindful of that. If you're selling better work than what they have inside the store, they're not going to let you do that long.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, if you on this
Oh, yeah.
corner,
That's
I
true.
know like the area that I live in, like you could pull up on a corner, like say if it's a gas station, all right. But the deal is, you can sell stuff, but nothing can be sitting on the ground. It has to be sitting either up on your truck or high up on your bed, but you cannot put anything on the ground and sell it. Like you can put an easel down with a painting on it. It has to be attached to a vehicle up off the ground. That was one of the stipulations. So that way you don't have people with 40 tables and all this stuff, you know, car ties and everything just selling stuff. So just, you know, that's one of the stipulations here. Just know what you know, going on in your county or the area. But, you know, that's a great thing, Nancy. It is though. Sometimes you have to pull those little spots. You know, if there's a busy intersection where you know there's always people at, go in there and talk to them. If it's a gas station, say, hey man, this is what I do. Do you mind if I set up over there on that corner? You know, sometimes they'll be like, nah, go ahead, man, do your thing. Long as you're not impeding their traffic, long as you're not stopping, you know, holding up traffic or anything, but you may get a crowd. Find your little corner, do your thing. You know, so people are apt to help you with that, you know, and open those doors for you. And once again, you never know who's going to drive by. You never know who they're going to say, you know what? You know, the
Yep.
one guy, I'm trying to think who it was. I think it was Keith Lee. I seen him giving out pizzas. And he was
Yeah,
on,
that's
you know,
me.
he was on his live giving out pizzas and stuff. He says, man, I need napkins. Do you know in a matter of minutes how many people were pulling up handing out rolls of paper towels because that's the power of social media. So when you out there on that corner, go live, go live. You notice me when I go live when I go fishing. You know, it's engaging. You know what I mean? Go live. Let people see that you are outside of an artist. You still a person. You know, I'm not saying, show all your business. You know what I mean? But just let them be engaging. Let them know that, oh, wow, that's me. He does that too. You know, I like fishing. You know what I'm saying? But that pulls people into you also.
I like to fish too, Keithy, but I
Yeah.
don't ever catch nothing.
I ain't caught nothing in the last couple times I've been. It's just been the fact that I've been out there, you know, and enjoying the weather, just enjoying outside. But I go live. Like I said, you go live. Do you recommend having your own website to say yes? Yes. Websites, I would unequivocally, I've been building my website for the last year and a half, but I keep getting too many paintings, so I can't keep up with the paintings and the website. But I am going to sit down and dedicate to pulling it up. A website is a great tool because that's one spot that everybody can go see all of your stuff in one area, you know. And then a website, if you sit there with e-commerce, you can basically run it, a business from that. Because once somebody orders, it's going to alert you that it was ordered, you know. So then you do your other part. Either you go ahead and order the piece, or you go pull the piece, and you ship it and pack it and get it up out of there. But use that platform. But yeah, I definitely would recommend a website. And you can use Wix. You ain't got to pay for a website. If you website savvy or that technology, you can do it. Do it. If not, if you can have the means to pay somebody. Now, I will recommend this. If you pay somebody to build your website, ask them the only several requirements too, that they, copyrights and stuff, but they show you how to upload your own stuff. Because I don't want you to be dependent on someone else, waiting on someone else to upload your stuff. You know what I mean? So let them show you how to do it and how to set it up too. You might not be able to do the mechanics of it, but I'm sure you can copy and paste and change the font of it or the text of it or to the painting. So always get a key to that. Like I said, you don't want nobody holding you up. Well, I got some new paintings, but I'm waiting on little Johnny over here. He's going to update my website. Little Johnny might be playing marbles or shooting dice, and you might not get to that. So that's why I say that's the only thing about websites. Learn to upload your own stuff so that way because you're constantly creating new content. You're creating new paintings, So don't have someone holding you hostage for your business. But
So
yeah,
you,
definitely get a website.
so do you do your own website, Keithy? You might have just said that, but I missed it.
And yeah, I'm currently building one on Wix,
Okay.
but I do have a friend that's what he does is like he builds websites and logos, and matter of fact, he did the logo for the Georgia Aquarium. He designed that logo. So that's what
Yeah,
he
so I
does
went
full
there.
time.
That's so nice.
Right. So, eventually and one thing I'm a real stickler about this. I will pay somebody because I want you to be paid for what you do. I would never take advantage of someone, even if I call you a friend, you still have to eat at the end of the day. And if you're going to take your time and do it for them, I'm going to pay you, you know. If you want to barter something, if you want to do a painting for the bank, then I'm still paying you. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of that too. If you got friends that do that, be open to them. Say, hey man, I ain't got my flow might not be this, but are you willing to, I'll do a painting of your mom for you, and we switch it up. You know, once again, teamwork makes the dream work. It ain't always about the dollar, you know. Back in the day, the bartering system is what we got, a lot of people across the board. If you got beans and I got chickens, hey, we finna eat. Because I'm going to swap a chicken for some of them beans. Now we both got beans and chickens to eat,
Man, how long ago was that?
you know. But you know what though, now it's crazy. But I think if we went back to that, we eliminate a lot of stuff around here,
We
man.
really would.
We
We
would
may have to
eliminate a
go back
lot
to
of
that actually.
foolishness, you know. Yeah, you know, you ain't gonna have people panicking to go, you know, to get loaves of bread. You know what I mean? And you know, I thought about Etsy before. Etsy is Etsy is another one of them middlemen. You know, you got to be mindful with Etsy because they will, you know, put your stuff up there and you getting 12 cents on it while they made $42. So
Oh
you got to be
no.
mindful of that.
Not Etsy, huh?
Yeah, Etsy will get you too now. It wasn't long
Ooh.
ago in the grand scheme. You're right though, Brian. It wasn't not that long. You know, when you really look at the big picture, you know, and still in some parts people still barter out. You know, and some of these little small rural areas, hey man, I cattle farm. You know, well I know you got some grain and stuff over there. You know, hey, I give you half a cow, you give me a, you know, whatever enough grain to equal that out.
Well, you must be in the South South.
Come on now, Louisiana ain't that far. Louisiana ain't that far now.
You said half a cow. You said, boy, I give you half a cow.
Lord.
Hey, in some areas you get a half a cow to marry the daughter. So you know,
I'm gone.
Y'all never heard of that before?
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't say nothing. I saw my cousin put half a pig on the grill for the 4th of July.
I
When I
bet you
went,
it was good.
See
yeah, it
there,
was
there
good.
you go. See
But
Brian
you
and that
know,
we still trade
with
cows here in Ohio.
he's from
Yeah,
Louisiana,
there
so
you
that's
go.
what he did.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Ohio though.
Yeah, but that's good though. I mean, you know, it's convenient and you know what you get. You know what I mean? You know, when you go to the grocery store, you don't know how long that meat been in there. But I know Mr. Buddy got an old full cow
I
over
know
here that
they changed them
he
stickers on
just
there.
killed unalive. You know? But yeah, the barter system works. But you know, we can do the same thing with art, you know, helping each other out. Yeah, a whole family, yeah. Yep. I was telling somebody like I grew up in Florida. And my grandfather, I remember Saturdays, we would go to my grandfather and we would wring 100 chickens. We'd unalive 100 chickens, pick the feathers off, clean them up, and we would split them up between my mom's family, my uncles, and you know, everybody went home with fresh chicken.
That's why
You
you
know
rich.
what I'm saying? So I mean that was the way of life. You know, I've had neighbors that I know every Saturday they unalive something. I done seen so many things unalive down there. I didn't know you could do that many things unalive.
Wait, what?
And then I've seen them use every part of whatever they unalive. If it's a hog, I've seen every part of it go to use. Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. We need to get back to that. That's what I was saying earlier. If we went back to the bartering system, you know, man, you know, and that cut out the government's hand, you know, because Mr. Dan don't like the government no way. You know what I mean? So he'd rather deal with me anyway.
Want to talk about living off the land? Shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Growing your own vegetables and stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Listen.
Right. You can't tell. Right. Right. Right.
Nope, sure can't.
So yeah, but yeah, man, like I say, we, you know, once again, that's one of the reasons I started this group or this platform or this night or whatever we want to call it, is to help each other business wise to learn, you know, learn how to, you know, do vending events, learn how to sell your work, learn how to copyright your work, you know, cover yourself, protect yourself. But we do a lot of unique pieces on here, you know. That's like Kit Kat stuff, you know. Like she's gonna paint that, and then she's gonna go add real diamonds to it or real rubies to it. You know what I mean? And enhance it that much more. But she got one of a kind. You know, she needs to be compensated for that one of a kind piece.
True.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
True.
So when she put that price tag on there, and that's another thing. When I go to these shows and I see some of the price tag, I'm looking at these people like, Now I know I got a name. I got about 12 followers on Instagram.
No,
You
for
know
man,
what I mean?
and you know,
Hey,
I never want to like dig on
You better
somebody's
stop
work.
be playing. Do you hear me?
Right, but
I
it's just,
never want
I
to
mean,
dig
but
on
you just
somebody's
being
work, but I'll be like, look now, wait
right,
a minute.
listen.
right,
I went to that thing with Marcio to go show
right,
Marcio some support. So let me go check out these other artists. They had something that was inside, and they was just sitting up there like they was like, just take your time and let us know what you want to buy. And I'm like, I'm not about to buy this because I was just sitting there like, why are y'all even inside though? That's not for me to judge, but they look
right,
small canvases with like 50 donuts. And I
right,
went outside. I said, Marcia, you got this out here for
right,
like 20 a donut. And these people up in here are proud as a peacock. Look like they just did like this. $50. I said, absolutely not. I said, and I don't want
right.
to be like that. But truth be told, like my daughter was with me. She just kind of was like, like her face was like, okay.
As if to say, now you know, ma,
I
Ma,
was trying to be
ma,
nice. And my daughter just
ma,
looked at
we
me like,
cheating
what is
ourselves,
this?
ma.
ma,
Ma, we
what,
cheating
ma.
ourselves. Look,
But
And
like I
I'm not
said,
that I'm talking bad about the artists because there are some amazing artists out there.
right,
And I looked at the
Mm-hmm.
price tag of one and I was just like, for like this size, like not even say this, like this size, $900.
right,
And it was like supposed to be a swamp scene. And now I'm watching all these artists on here do landscape. I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So I'm talking all that crap now because when it comes to price mines, I might underprice myself. But at the same time, they just said that like, baby, my stuff just feel
yeah.
free to let us know what you want. And they said that so confident, like they just knew that Arts and Doodle was it. And I was just like, I was like, yo, it's
Man,
interesting,
it is.
So
It's
I just thought
amazing to
that was
see.
pretty.
Yeah, people will, like I say, they will put anything, and it's like I say, it's not the shine. I'm not shining, but I'm just looking at them and like, did you really put thought in that price?
I
Because you didn't
know,
put
like I
any
was
thought
just
into the
like,
piece. You know?
listen, you took the words out of my mouth, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
you obviously just you bird box and just put a random price. You ain't put
Right.
any thought in,
But let me tell you why
I'm
they're doing
careful
it,
with that
though.
though.
Let me tell you why they're doing it. Because
I
there
want
is
to know.
somebody out there buying it. Somebody's out there buying it. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
me that day.
Nelly,
I'm,
do
Wasn't me.
you?
I'm just
Nelly, hold
saying.
on. There was a question for you, Nelly. Do you find?
How do you
How do you
find out
find?
about
Oh, how do
how
you
do you
find
find out
out
about
about
in
events in
Louisiana?
Louisiana?
I don't do events, but I went out to one in Ponchatoula to go support Marcio because Marcio is very close to where I live. So I want to go and experience it for one and show him support. In Louisiana, there are so many festivals and so many art shows.
Yeah.
It literally pops up on your timeline. You can just type in like events and there's like a bunch of stuff
Yeah,
that pops up. So like they got one in Baton Rouge called the Blues Festival. Oh my goodness. When I go to festivals, I know I just take about a couple of hundred. That's what I'm spending at the festival. I can do what I want. After that,
yeah,
not going to no ATM. I don't even bring my card with me. I just bring my cash. If they don't take cash, then you don't get my sale. Because I know if I have my card, it's going to be.
Right.
So
service fees and all this other Mm.
they have that one. They have the Soul Food Festival. Oh my God. Yeah, I go to them festivals to eat. So they have all those festivals out there, especially in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, even around the areas in between. They have so many not even saying art shows, a lot of festivals, and I see a lot of artists out there.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I
too, like I mean,
wasn't trying to buy art. I just wanted to eat.
you can
So
also go on like Eventbrite too. I like locally wherever you live and find some of these events too. Like and they'll pop up like, oh,
Yeah, on your
this event
Facebook,
is
you just
happening
hit
at this time during the
event.
month. That's what I do.
there's another one Marcio had told me about. He uses I forgot the name of it. Forgive me. I'll message you when I'll go look in the message. Yep, the modern art world is weird and it's loaded with gatekeepers.
Right. And see, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh my
On here,
God,
we got the
yeah,
keys. On here, we have the keys. We're not gatekeepers over here. We unlocking it. And
yep.
I'm opening the floodgates because what I have, I can't take with me. I got to drop these seeds. That's why you got the gifts that you have.
So
And
It's
Lee,
not
so
honestly,
just for
bro,
you.
I
I
do the
met a
same.
kid.
Like when I be in
I
here, I
met,
do the same thing. I go to my other groups and I tell them the stuff that I learned in here and pass it along because someone else could use this information. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me tell you, I met somebody in Hobby Lobby and we were just buying up paint. It was on sale. And he's an artist. His wife is an artist. And we just laughing. And I said, yeah. And I got this group of friends I met on TikTok. And he kind of was like, I said, they shared their ideas with me and try to, kind of help me out. He kind of just looked like, yeah. Like kind of like turned his nose up to it. Like half the artists wouldn't be as great if it wasn't for social media. Like, you get what I'm saying? So when he
Mm-hmm.
kind of said that, I guess to me, I took him as a gatekeeper. Like he would never share,
Right.
he would never come on social media. He
Information like we
would,
share. Yeah.
yeah, and
Right.
he was just kind of like, I said, yeah, because I just started painting. I'm just at this level now because of my friends, and then I'm doing a lot of my studying on YouTube. But to me, that's the equivalence of reading, having a book and trying to learn it.
Right.
Everything just evolves with time. So, he kind of was just looking like, yeah, everything's convenient now. I'm like, that's what I want. Because he was just like, yo.
See, once again, too, now you got to look at it this way, too. The older generation, especially in the tattoo world, the older generation, they don't see this. They see this new generation as like, you ain't earned your stripes. You don't know how to work with a coil machine. Like a lot of artists nowadays in the tattoo world are using rotary machines. But in the true sense, you got to learn to use a coil. That's what's the original
Mm-hmm.
tattoo machine. So it's like stuff like that. A lot of the older ones look at these younger generations like, man, you got all this modern day stuff that I can still do it. But at a sense, they want to hold that gatekeeping. You know what I mean? The old school
Just
guys be
because
like,
like they studied art individually. Like I studied art, I went to
right,
school and stuff, but it's like I'm not. Everybody learns at their own pace, and even now, like I mean, I can honestly say there's stuff that I've really learned on my own that really didn't learn in school, and that made me think
right,
like, damn, it's true what they say. You really don't learn everything in school. So I mean,
right.
but
And I ain't even
that's the
gonna,
part of gatekeeping right there. Like, oh, not letting everybody find their way. Some people really like find their way to creating. To be honest, like it's just not like, oh, well, I want to be a creator. No, some people just find their way. They may say that, oh, I want to be a creator, but they find their way to to this field. You know what I mean?
right.
Right.
Yeah. It's all
So
you once again, you got to find out what works for you. What's your style? Now you can listen to, we got 10 artists in this room. Well, it's 15. You got 15 in the audience and 6 on the panel. So we got 21 artists in this room right now. You know what I mean? But we all got different things. We all got information that can help each other grow, and with that we can learn from each other. So our
hmm
gatekeeping it's not a gatekeeping, but it's once again we're planting seeds. You know, I know I planted seeds that I won't see the fruit of the labor, but I know someone else will. You know, and like when you guys come in here, you guys are thanking me for little tidbits of the gems that I drop and things that I say. You know, I do that for one reason only, because when I came along. And I tell people all the time, when I started out, I used to go to the mall and watch a guy in the mall and he airbrushed. That's one reason that's what I would do on my Saturdays. But when this guy figured out what I was doing and the knowledge I was obtaining from him, and I would buy a little shirt, a little car tag, but I wouldn't let him do them. And when he found out what I was doing, he stopped talking to me. And I've always said, whatever God had for me to do, I would share it because it wasn't just for me, you know? And so you can't do that because he gave me a talent to put it on canvas, because everybody can't do this, and everybody can't do to the level of what you doing,
That's right.
Right now,
right.
there's someone, you always going to have someone in your page like, man, I could never do that. You know how many times I heard people say they could never do that, you know? And some of them are in this room now, and they're doing it. See, but you got to have that confidence. You got to have people around you to say you can, you know? And a lot of us, especially as artists, we've heard people like, once again, you ain't going to make no money doing that. Is that what you're going to do for a living? You think you're going to eat doing that? Yeah. Now I am. Yeah, I can eat doing this, you know? But that's your desire. That's your passion. It's in you. I would do it for free, but I just haven't have to get paid for it now,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And that's the best part of it. That's why I say, I don't do rush orders because I don't want it to feel like it's work, you know? Because I don't want you to take my fun
And I
away
tell
from it.
people, I tell creators that are like, starting to come up, like they're like, they ask for advice and stuff. Like people that I in my little community art group that I used to do that I do murals with. Like, oh, I know I can tell from your work you've been doing this for a long time. Like, oh, do you have any advice? I'm like, just let it come to you. Don't force
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Because the minute art starts to feel like a job, you are no longer gonna enjoy it.
right.
You're not
That's it.
gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's see. Prime, Aggie, is that what it says? I ain't got my glasses. But she was saying,
Gatekeeping art is like
yeah,
gatekeeping recipes.
Agony.
Why not share and see what comes out the oven next? Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. So listen, I can give you the recipe. It's up to you to follow it to get it to taste like what I made,
I like
Right.
that.
Because I can give it to you. You can do it. Like if I can tell you all my tricks and trades for this painting. But until you do it, it's still not going to come out the way I would.
Because we have different styles. We operate. We are
There you go.
creative, but we operate under different guidelines. It's gonna look different, and
Yeah.
that's not a knock. That's not a dig. That's not to say it's gonna
No.
gonna be bad or anything. But just the execution is different. Like just the
Yeah.
process is just different, and that's what
What's
makes
up,
us
brother Kyrie?
all unique.
Yeah.
So
That's a
Kyrie,
good
what's
thing
up?
too. That's what it's about though. When you can come into your own and you comfortable with where you are in your art career and see, like I'll tell you quick. I am good, but I know there's room for improvement. I know that, And when people look at my work, oh my God, that's amazing, man. But I know there's room for improvement.
there's
You
always
know,
room for
Yeah.
improvement too.
and that's what pushes me, because I know if I got to look at realistic, I can change one highlight and he'll come off the page.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
I've
so
been
that's the
hold
way
on,
I
hold on.
look
I've
at it.
been going through survival mode my whole life. Art is one. See, and I think it's Kyrie. Kyrie, what up, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Say
and
mama.
that's another thing too. Like art, like the I wouldn't even just say art specifically, but just the whole creative process. Sometimes that one thing comes to people when they going through like at the most opportune time. Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
You cross
Yeah.
paths with this field for a reason. Like these people here. You cross paths with these people for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keith
And
put
once
this
again,
together for a reason, but Keith also in his uniqueness says, "Listen, this is not for me. This is for everyone. This is for
yeah,
everyone. I'm not gonna be some dictator or anything like that. No, we can all learn from each other. The young can learn from the old, and vice versa, and what have you. Like this is a learning for everybody. So
and see, and that's once again, that's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of this group, because no one is in charge. We're all communicating. You know what I mean? We're all passing information that's going to make us better.
right,
And if you have kids that are following your footsteps, now you're going to make them better, because you got the blueprint. You telling them, you know what? Well, Mr. Keefe said this and Miss Nelly said this. Now we're going to put it together and make our own blueprint. And now we got something that works. because it worked for them over there in Georgia, and it worked for her in Louisiana, and it's going to work for me in Virginia, and it's going to work for somebody in Ohio, you know. But we
Mm-hmm.
all created our own method, and we all going to make it work for each other, you know. But I am so proud of you guys, man, and this group that, you know, and people are being consistently coming and consistently and putting in input and taking notes. That's the most powerful thing you can do is write it down and come back to it at a later date when you can really sit and soak it up because it is a lot, you know. A lot of this stuff I didn't learn overnight. A lot of this stuff when a Pace will tell you, I'll talk to Pace during the week and I'll say, hey, what do you think about this? Well, we did this. Go into this part of it. You know, let us, you know, give us this understanding. And then I'll still do research on it to make sure when I give you the information, I'm gonna say, hey, this is where you
You're
can
giving
find
us the right information. You know what I mean?
it. Right,
And it's not like you're pulling a
right,
rabbit out of your hat. You know what I mean?
right, right. Because I don't want you to say, well, Keith said I can go over here and if I put this canvas under my pillow, it's gonna be a painting in the morning. Well, he didn't tell you the part you got to go up, you got to get up early and paint it too. You know. So, you know, I don't, you know, I want you to be on the up and up with you, you know, because like I say, when I started out painting, man, outside of the guy in the mall and Bob Ross on PBS, I didn't have nobody until my art teacher took me to an art expo and introduced me to the airbrush magazines, that they were actually magazines. And I started going and finding the magazines and started reading airbrush magazines. You know how many, you know, I didn't really meet other airbrush
KJ,
artists
what up, bro?
until I went to art school. When I went to art school, that's when I met other airbrush artists, you know.
That's
And
right.
so those were eye openings. And I tell people all the time, they like, you know, I'm from a place where it was either white or black. It was cut dry. It wasn't no in between, you know, you was white or black, you know, or you might be Hispanic, you know, because, you know, that's what we know. But I didn't know those terms of people saying, oh, you Cajun. Cajun? What is that? You know? You
That's
know,
the Canadians. That's them Canadians.
right. And see, but
Some
you
French
know, you were
Canadians
just either
that
white or black
immigrated.
to me. And that's the way they taught us in school. You were white or black. We knew Martin Luther King saved everybody and Abraham Lincoln freed everybody. You know, that's what they taught us. You know, that's what it was. And when I went to art school and I had a young lady introduce herself, she said, hi, I'm a Jewish princess. I was like, well, okay. I didn't know what that means, you know, but she was proud of her heritage of being Jewish, you know. So I didn't know what that means. You were just a white person to me, you know. And I was just being honest though. And I'm telling you. So when I learned stuff from you guys, a lot of this stuff that I hear is new to me.
And that's
You know?
funny to me. It's not funny, but it is.
Yeah.
Because down here it's more like it's more than white and black. As Native Americans, there's Cajuns, then there's Creoles, and then the Creoles are
Real.
broken down into quadroons and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
different
Right.
dialects of French and you know, and then the
Right.
Native Americans aren't really the same Native Americans. They're all like a mixing pot. So try to call themselves the Homo Indians because they're a mixing group of Native. So, I mean, I know I'm black and I'm Native. I'm Chittimacha or something like
I
that.
got native somewhere and I got Creole somewhere. That's all I know. I don't know
Yeah.
the rest.
But see, you know, I say that to say this. Like I say, where I was from, that's how I was raised. You know, it was either
Right.
you white or black. You know what I mean? There was no in between. And
Mhm.
I think we were talking about this the other day. My senior class in high school, my senior class now had 154 people in it. With my graduation lasted exactly 1 hour. We marched, said our speeches, and everybody was off the field in 1 hour. My daughter's graduation had 600 people in her senior class. We were at graduation for 3.5 hours.
Sound like a
So
5A school.
that's the difference from, you know, I'm going from this to this. So
My
it's just,
uncle used to say this, bro.
you
Like
know,
it's almost like it's different. He's like, you know, the difference between me and you is like, well, what's the difference? See, I had to wait 45 minutes for my grits. You have to wait 5.
right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's it though. but that's where we are
Oh,
now.
that looks so
So
fire.
that's
Mm-hmm.
why, there's no gatekeeping in this group. Wow, you're all artists. This is super cool. Yes, we all are. And we
Absolutely.
are open but yeah, I want to see
I
these
think
people
I'm
in here.
finished.
Look at Nelly work, man. Look at Nelly.
Look at Nelly working, man. Like
Look at
what?
Nelly, man.
Oh, you can be a creator off of YouTube. You can't use
Right,
tutorials. Yeah, right.
right.
Love it.
Nelly did that. She did that.
That's
Yeah,
my favorite. That's
I
my
would show you my reference, but
Oh,
my tablet.
Keefe.
You always got to max up, man.
KJ is an artist. She's down in the comments too. I crossed paths with her about a week or two ago. She's
Okay.
real talented.
kid that
Follow
did
me,
it.
Y'all give
sis.
her a follow if y'all get a chance. Very, very talented young
I
lady.
followed
All
her.
right. I'm following her now.
All right.
Okay,
I
KJ.
Oh,
went ahead and
KJ.
followed her now.
KJ.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got
She real cool.
I got you, boo.
It.
Oh, that's man for seeing her on live. She be like, let's create together.
Yeah, she be on live all the time. Yeah. I be seeing her
Yeah.
stuff.
Y'all, right
Mad
quick.
talented.
Not tomorrow. I don't have no art war tomorrow. It's Friday. So if y'all want to grab a pumpkin and just paint with me and Ken, because there's only 2 of us,
Mm.
I'm painting. He's carving. I'm not carving nothing because I like my fingers.
Why nobody else want to do it? Keith, come on, let's get our pumpkins
Well,
and
no, because
go.
it's on Friday.
All
Tomorrow,
right.
my sister
Let's see if
is
I can find a
graduating from
pumpkin
nursing
there.
school.
Yeah, you probably
Friday.
did.
You said
He
on
said, I
Friday?
gotta see if I can find a pumpkin.
I gotta go see if I can find a pumpkin. I don't know where to find a pumpkin.
A
Where you get a
pumpkin
pumpkin?
patch.
I don't know where a pumpkin patch. Listen, I'm in Georgia. We have cotton
We
patches.
don't
We
do
don't have
no
no
pumpkin
pumpkin
patch. We
patches.
going on the 23rd for a field trip.
Huh?
That's what we do down here. We go to pumpkin patches for field trips.
Right.
I'm like, why
I
we
just
can't
do it
just
for the
go to like
photos.
putt
Now I
golf?
know we have a corn maze,
A
but I don't know
what?
when a corn maze.
Oh, I thought you said the P word.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa. Okay, Pace. It's time for
Ah!
you to go to sleep.
What did I hear?
Give us some Benadryl, y'all.
Thank you, Misty.
Ah!
Grocery stores have pumpkin, Keefe.
Oh, yeah, all right, I'll have to go look. KJ did all
So
right
KJ,
tonight.
Finish my beers.
Woo!
Hey, that came out dope. I just liked that post you put up.
Go
That came
Nelly.
out
Go
dope.
Nelly.
we meet. How often was? I
Go
be losing
Nelly.
the schedule,
Go
bro. I
Yeah,
Nelly.
swear.
I
Oh,
saw that.
every second Wednesday or first Wednesday?
I like that one.
This is KJ. This is the business side of art, and we do this every every other Wednesday. So I think we have Pace. When is the next Wednesday in this month?
Let me go look.
She just dipped out.
She just dipped
That
out
is
like
so
that.
grumpy though.
Let me go look. I'll be right back.
Second. On the second.
Oh
The,
Because I
my
think you're
wait,
supposed to
god.
the
ask me
second,
Why
this.
she dip out so fast like that? Like
the 22nd.
No, the second, November 2nd.
Oh Lord.
November 2nd. Okay.
Okay, so November the 2nd will be the next one. So we rotate
Yeah.
every 2 weeks. We do it every other
Okay.
Wednesday, and we do the
Write
business
down your
side of art.
questions so you don't forget.
Also,
Yeah.
you can go on Keefe's YouTube page to see our previous conversations.
That's
Yes.
Wonder Keefe the artist, right?
Yeah. The number one, keep it the artist.
Mm-hmm.
But we are always on live. I mean, like you probably see this like maybe 5-6 times a
Yeah.
week.
What's wrong with
You
you?
know. Yeah.
Look at that. I got proud of that because I almost threw this one away too.
You better not have Nelly.
No,
That is beautiful, though.
excuse
I
me.
love that one.
Don't be
Jay, did
throwing
you
that
see
thing
her other
away.
canvas she did?
Hmm?
Did you see her other canvas that she got,
Nah.
into a tussle with?
No.
Oh.
All right, family, I got about 5 hours of sleep before I can have to get up. So
Oh, no, bad Kit Kat.
Thank
yeah.
you, Kit
Yeah,
Kat,
same
for
here. I got to
joining. I
get up in the
appreciate
morning.
you.
Thank you for
As
all the
always, I
information.
appreciate
I
you guys.
appreciate it. Yep,
Thank
I'll
you.
see
Yeah,
y'all
man.
later.
Sleepy.
The 2nd?
November
Yeah.
2nd.
The next one will be,
Okay.
yes, November the 2nd at 9
All right,
p.m.
cool.
My time, 6:30 Central.
What?
I don't know. It's a different time.
6:30 Central, brother. It's time for you to go to bed. Listen, bro. You're getting high off that
Whoa.
airbrush. It's time. It's time.
Wait.
You
He
go to
said,
bed.
"Oh
But
Pace
no,
go to bed.
okay, let me get it right. Let me get it right. Okay. First of all, once again, I want to thank everyone who not thought it not robbery to join us tonight. I want to thank everyone who came out and contributed with questions. If you
Right,
were just in
Kyrie.
the audience with the likes, I thank you for that. We got 15,000 likes. I appreciate you for that. I thank you
for real."
guys for the questions. I thank
Mm-hmm.
you guys for just being here, just being engaged in this, wanting to learn,
Somebody
wanting
play
to
the
be
music.
better artists and be better business minded as artists. That's what this is about. We bouncing ideas. It is never about keeping the artist. So don't ever get caught up in that hype thinking it's about keeping the artist because that's not me. I'll leave the platform before I think this platform is bigger than me. All right.
Right.
So, because
Right. Right.
Somebody bring in
I
the
want
drums.
everybody to be good. We are great, and we can be greater in our greatness. All right. But that's what it just is
Yeah.
about. We learning and we growing. So I thank you guys, and I look forward for you guys to November the 2nd for the next one. And we will always have time. We will always, everyone in you in the audience, your questions will be answered. If you put a thumbs up in the question, we gonna get to that question and answer it to the best of our knowledge. And once again, we got Siri, Google, and Alexa to help us if we can't get it right. All right.
Yeah.
So
And
nobody's
Pace.
going to and
Oh
pace
Lord.
and no one wants. I want no one to leave this group misinformed. If you don't understand something, ask somebody. You know, there's no crazy questions. It can be asked 100 times. It may just have to be explained to you one time. A way that you can understand it. And we will break things down. I'm not using big words, unless it's a painting technique. But you might get a whip
Oh
and a swoop
shit!
here, you know.
And Jennifer.
but for the most part, I'm super proud of everybody in this group, man, that wants to learn and wants to get better. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get better as a group. Each one teach one, and I believe in everybody. And I thank you guys. Nelly in the box, you want to say something?
Grab a pumpkin. Go to your nearest store, keepy. But no, thank y'all for having me up again. As always, I appreciate this little time that we have, and thanks for the information.
Yes, yes.
Paige, the next lady on the panel.
Oh. um,
Oh my
no,
God.
I've learned a lot tonight. It was definitely giving Bible study, but I was listening. Um,
Oh wow.
yes. Y'all make sure
Hey,
y'all follow me.
hey, bro.
And that's
What's
it.
going
Y'all
on
have a
with Paige?
beautiful
She
night.
coming
Everybody
out
get
our
home
neck,
safe.
bro.
Bring that back. Bring that back.
I'm bringing the tambourine next time.
Brother Jay, go ahead, run it one time for us.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody giving their game. You know, keep spreading love, keep spreading the knowledge. Yeah, that's all I got. Tonight was
All right,
dope.
Brother Sleepy.
You
Thanks
sleep.
for having me up, and everybody stay blessed.
All right, and Brother Vale.
Okay,
Oh yeah, definitely appreciate everything you do, the effort you put in to come and bring us together and all the research you do, you know what I'm saying, to help us out, it means a lot. It really do.
For sure.
But, I really appreciate it because it's a lot of stuff that, as far as the business side, that I need to get up on. So I
Mm-hmm.
like everything you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's really helping a lot, for real.
Awesome. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you guys.
We
Anybody in the
appreciate you,
audience
Uncle
in the
Keith.
comments? Miss Nancy, I thank you for joining and being engaging. Everybody in the comments. Anybody in the comments want to say anything? You know,
Sleepy. Is that Alien versus Predator? No.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that the
just the alien though. It's just the
yeah, this is
alien.
the Alien. I'm sorry. That's dope. I like that. That's one of my
Fire.
favorite franchises.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Mine too. The alien used to scare the
Court.
shit out of me when I was a kid, but
Court,
Me
are you
too.
an artist, Court?
That's why
Is
I
Court
love
an
it so
artist?
much.
Let me see. It
Let me go
says
check.
Okay.
Court X Marm interest philosophy.
No.
He likes pancakes.
All right. Oh, he's a writer. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome,
I
awesome.
mean, that's an artist
Thank
in
That's
a
you
kind
for
of an
way.
artist
practicing.
though.
That is,
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
What
yeah.
about you, Blake? Is that what about you or what up, Blake? Is that what up, Blake?
What
Yeah, what up,
about what
Blake?
up, Blake?
Is it what about what up, Blake, or what is what?
He is from the DMV
Keep
self-taught
it.
artist
It's time.
and
It's
Slow down.
time.
Slow down. Wait, it does say what about you? No, it
He
says
said,
okay.
It
No,
says
it does.
what
that's
No,
up,
it.
it
Blake.
does say what up, Blake. It does say what up, Blake.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm trying to
get
confuse
your
this man.
Kiwi's
glasses, man.
hilarious. What about
You
what
know
about
I don't have a
what he do? What
glasses.
he at?
Oh, he says I play the cello if that counts as an artist. Yeah, I can't
Hell
play no
yeah.
cello. Wait, the cello, that's the big violin looking thing, right?
You want to say piano?
No, the cello, that's the
He was
the big one. Is that a cello? That's the big
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Michelangelo.
Okay, Angela, he said exactly. Okay, all right, cool.
And let's see, Misty said thank you. So let's see, look like she's an artist. She's a self-educated oil painter and texture mixed medium artist.
Who is
Link
that?
is
Period.
open.
Who is that,
Who's
Misty?
that?
Her name is Misty Durant's Art.
I like that.
All
Okay,
right, I'm
oil
following her
painting,
now.
texture, mixed media. I'm gonna follow it too.
Make sure you
Misty.
guys in the audience, make sure you guys are following everybody in this room. Because like I say, man, there's some dope artists in this room. There's a lot of knowledge in this room. There's a lot of different techniques in this room. Learn them. Learn
Yeah.
to work on something other than what you're familiar with. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone when it comes to art. Go outside of the creative side and really explore what you can do. Yeah. Yes, we all artists and entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We are entrepreneurs.
Right.
Come on.
Entrepreneur.
But yeah.
Right?
But man, like I said, I'm so
The
proud of this
wordplay.
group, man. I'm so proud that we do this, and everybody
Yeah,
once
this is
again
so
is
dope,
engaged
man.
and want to learn and want to get better.
And
Yep.
you know,
That's
all
the
this,
key. We
like
want
I
to
said,
get better.
all this travels. Other little groups that we may be a part of, or other people we may be associated with, we could pass this along. You know,
Yeah,
everybody
Mm-hmm.
needs the knowledge because you know
Oh,
the art, like
Shut up.
again, like the business side of art. A lot of us really are just like starting to learn. So you know,
yeah,
everybody else could learn it too.
yeah.
yeah,
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
How to protect
that's true.
yourself and protect your work.
Wow.
that's
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Val, how big that canvas is?
Big as hell.
Huh?
Who is that?
I said how big that canvas is.
It's a piece of cardboard.
Oh, you did say that. Look
I
at
don't
me.
know, but I don't know, like
It's
It,
this
big as
it,
big.
does,
hell.
it does look big, though.
I
It
don't know
do.
about it.
Nah, this can't be
Yeah, I've
big.
been working on it for a minute. I did a whole little video on it. I'm just probably drop the video soon.
Okay, cool.
This is a what is
Been
that?
trying to push
36 by
myself. That's all.
no
That
60.
looks
This is a
nice.
60 by 72.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
JJ.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Right.
it's a 60
60
by
like that one
72.
right there.
Boy,
Yeah.
move that camera back so I
Wow.
can see how big that thing is. Go stand next to
And
it.
put your head next to it.
Oh, it got a little height to it.
Yeah.
60
Big
by
in the way.
72.
Oh, yeah.
God
Oh,
damn.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Dang.
That
But
is
now,
big.
my friend today, I went to the studio.
Wow.
He has he had a roll that was 72 by 6 yards. But that's what he's been doing. He lays them out on his wall and he's
Yeah,
doing a
some people do
commission.
that. They make their own. They just get the little
Yeah,
roll and then they they go to Home Depot, they get the wood and they flip it and then they
right.
staple it down, you know.
But now, what he did
Dog.
is
Oh, okay.
he also went to
That's
Blitz.
crazy.
Blitz says a canvas. He said it was $20. and it was like 2 yards wide, but it was really long though. It was $20. It was like you could fold it out. It was, I want to say it was a drop cloth, but he's going to use it as a canvas because all you got to do is prime it, and it's a canvas because it's the same thing as a canvas. So that's the thing that you can look up too. But his stuff was so huge, man. I was so inspired just checking out his stuff. But he's got some big pieces coming.
But that's a good price. A good price
Are we
for
gonna
that
get
canvas.
Yeah.
3
Yes.
48 by 48s? Like I'm gonna use it. I only got it because it was 70% off.
Oh, that's a good size though. A 48 by 48. That's a
I'm
good
gonna
size
do that.
canvas.
What am I doing
Yeah,
that?
that's a good
No.
size.
You know
Look,
what
now
you're gonna
let
do
do the
with
same
that?
thing, but you will get to it though.
What you're gonna do with it? You're gonna go create a dope piece of paint, a dope piece of art on it, and then you're either gonna sell it or you're gonna hang it in your house the rest of your days. So that's what you're gonna do with it. You bought that piece for a reason, and so trust me. One thing we're not gonna do as artists, we're not gonna buy a canvas that we're not gonna use.
Oh,
I think about that.
what?
Cause
God
look,
damn. One living, I gotta go paint
I
this
went up in
48 by
Michael's. I was
60.
like, oh man, I want 3 of those. I want 3 of
Listen,
those.
man,
Right.
I done painted
Like
over.
I
I
was
done
like,
painted
ooh,
over
let me
stuff
get
that
the
I didn't
little
even like.
canvas here, and I
Uh,
loaded up in my. I had to
Yeah.
go. I had to make 2 purchases because I had so many canvases, and I was like, now what I got? What I'm gonna do with this big ass canvas? Like,
I meant to tell you I saw it was 75% off. I said, "Ooh, let me tell them," but I definitely got sidetracked.
oh,
yeah,
I got
but
that
see,
little
Man,
Wait,
those
70%
wait,
are
off.
the,
where,
those are
where?
things that push you.
Michael's.
right now,
That's what
Oh,
push you. You don't even
I'm
realize.
going on Sunday.
Going
Wait, how
where?
long is it good for?
With the
Michael's.
70% off?
I just saw it 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay,
been a
I
week.
might go there in the
I'm gonna go
No,
morning.
look.
I'm going in the morning.
no, it was Sunday when I saw the post. It was Sunday morning Sunday around 12. I said,
So
oh
all this
snap,
weekend,
So
70%
Jay,
it's
you
off.
probably
might
all
want to
this
go
weekend.
before Sunday.
Michael's is like the mall for me. Like, ooh, I want that one. I want
Jay,
that
you
one.
might
And
want
then
to
they
go
have
for
like
Sunday.
20% off for
Yeah,
regular price
yeah.
items
Yeah,
too.
I
Before
Sunday,
think
Sunday?
it's
Michael
the
Okay.
sales
rotates
up,
I
right?
sales
might go.
on
Might go
Sunday.
tomorrow then.
I
Yeah.
think Michael's sales come out on Sundays.
They come out
Oh,
on
that's
Whatever,
Sundays?
why.
Jay. You better
I
That's
go
when
want
I
to say
before
saw
they come
Sunday.
out
the
on Sunday.
You
notification.
said before Sunday? Yeah, I'll probably go tomorrow then. Probably go
Mm.
tomorrow.
That's unfortunate. Your Michael's closed.
Can I come up, you all, a
I
question?
love
I mean, about art. Yeah. Send a request.
But
I
we
love
like the
Michaels,
Apollo
boy.
in here. If it's something we don't like, we gonna womp you off the stage.
Don't start.
Womp
Now, why are you
womp.
gonna do this? This is company. See, this is why.
But it's true
Court,
though.
send a request,
But
Court.
Nelly, but it's true.
That is so funny.
Don't pay
Okay,
us
I
no
got
mind.
you.
Don't pay us no
Oh,
mind.
man.
There you go. Wait, did it hit? Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Wait a minute. So I could get the 48 by 60 for like 30 some bucks? Oh, I'm there in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
we
see,
bet.
it's $20 some dollars. It's $29 exact.
that's
Hey,
a good
everybody.
sale, though.
This is
Hello.
so cool. I'm
What's
so
going
glad
on, brother?
that I was randomly I randomly saw Jay was live, and then I stumbled upon this place that's so cool and inspiring to see all you working on your art. Okay, this is my question. This is my biggest thing that I struggle with my writing. How do you all how do you keep the momentum? Like, how do you, like, how do you finish a piece once you get started? Like, I struggle with wanting to start too many projects at once and not seeing it through to the end. One thing that I'm so impressed with, like, detailed artist work is, like, it seems like it takes so much time and so much patience. How do you cultivate that? And how do you, I don't know, how do you do that? Does my question make
Let's
sense?
go in order.
Yes. And basically, in other words, he want to know what keeps us motivated and inspired to finish a
Yeah,
piece all the way through from beginning
yeah,
to
You sound
end.
like don't take this the wrong way. You sound all over the place like me. So what I do is no real shit. So whenever I come up with an idea or I see something, I think I'm about to go work on this. I promise you, I worked on like 5 other things in between this, and then I finally just finished this tonight.
That's how it
So
be.
I'll tell you right now,
Mhm.
my brain is always all over the place. I'm always coming up with
yeah.
ideas. Sometimes I can't even go to sleep. So for you as a writer, I would suggest that you just jot things down.
Yep.
And if it's off subject for what you're writing, maybe get like I guess like a binder and you put like dividers in it and you put your subject for that one and you know what you're talking about and you go like, oh, maybe for this one I can write this. Oh, for this one I can write this. I do that for work too. So
Yep.
I'm all over the place. So for me to be organized, I have to make myself organized to be unorganized, if that makes sense.
Yep.
That totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. Good answer. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
So
an
I work
excellent
on
question
like
too.
5 other projects, and I'm ADHD. So I work on 5 other projects. I'm dead serious. I'm ADHD. So I work on this, and then I got like other crap that I did like 2 months ago that I didn't even
I
finish.
got like 2 unfinished pieces behind me.
Yeah. So, but it's like I have a thing with completion, and I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But also,
No,
do this and
stack.
drink like some teas. I drink that chamomile tea and that jasmine tea. That helps calm me down and make me stay focused a little bit.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna have to
jasmine
look
tea. My
into
daughter
that.
drinks it. She has ADHD, and she drinks it every morning before she go to school, and she take a test. So that kind of help her focus. Hope that help.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
I
have
mean,
ADHD.
mine is more internal for me. Like once I see, for me, when I see a painting, I see it already done in my head. I have to go through the process. So
Mm,
my process is what fuels me to get it done. Because I've seen the vision and I know what it's going to look like. Now I got to go through there and put it in. That excites me and that gets
mm,
me going like, okay, yeah, I want to do this. But I will walk away from a piece and start another piece. So that way I don't burn myself out. Because,
mm,
that's one thing you can do is trying to do too much as an artist. And as a writer, you try and put too much into the
yeah.
story. But we got to remember this too. And I was telling Paige this the other day. Like Paige did a painting. She's working on a painting now. But the way she did her design, she did it in a stencil style. Like I'm a tattoo artist also. So she laid it out in a stencil style. That's the way she paints. So writing and painting is the same thing. Lay it out so you can
Mm.
read it, but it's not driving you crazy, if that makes sense. So it's like
No, totally.
when you see detail in our stuff, detail to me is like easy. That's my thing. So it's not hard for me. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
trying to make every hair, but I'm trying to give you the illusion that it's a full head, if that makes sense to you.
Mm.
But like
No,
Mm-hmm.
Nelly
You're
that
right.
said,
that totally makes sense too. Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like
You.
Nelly was saying, just write it down. Like me, I have sketchbooks everywhere. I have a sketchbook in my backpack. I have a sketchbook by my bed. So if I get an idea, I might not sit up there and draw it all out, but I'm gonna write it down. Write down that thought. Write
Mm,
down how you felt that day.
mm,
I was feeling this in that moment. You know what I mean? So sometime when you get that feeling, you can come back to it at a later date. You know what? Like, oh, now you can process it. And a lot of times it'll flow a lot better for you. But one thing I've definitely learned, don't force anything that's artistic flowing for you.
mm.
Don't try and overdo it because you know what you want, but don't
Let
say,
it come naturally.
overdo it. Yes, it has to just flow for you.
That is
Because
such
if
good
if you
advice,
ever
I think,
Because
because I always.
the worst thing you can do is force creativity. Because if you
right,
force
Yeah.
creativity,
right,
it's not gonna come out right. Then you're gonna think, oh, what am I doing? Then you may develop this small sense of imposter syndrome. Am I really a creator? Am I really a writer? Am I really an artist? No, you're just forcing it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, you get good at
No,
it.
that's so
Yeah.
smart. Like I always am thinking I can't have multiple projects at once, but I think because I deep dive too much into the one project, I burn out. But if I had
yeah,
a couple or maybe three
just
even,
take
like
just take a
yeah,
couple. If you're
yeah,
working on that main one, and then you need a minute because you've been working on that main one for a long time, work on
yeah,
those other two just to
Also,
give
yeah.
yourself a mental
what
break.
helps me, I know what time I shut down. Like I'm a morning
Mm,
person. And so while I'm at work, and when Keefe go live, I'll be on here with them because I done shut down for the day. I'm done did my work, so I do majority of my work that I know that I need to get done. That's supposed to be done in 8 hours. I try to get it done in 3 or 4 hours because I know after this point my mind going somewhere else, and I'm not with me. I'm not even listening to it honestly.
mm,
So sometimes you should know, whenever you're at your best and when you're at work during the day.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, you guys are giving such good advice.
Yeah. Listen, we just each one teach one around here, you know,
Yes, sir.
and that's what makes us better as people. Not being gatekeepers of anything, but
Yeah,
sharing the knowledge. Because once
Mhm.
again, in life we didn't get this far by keeping people keeping stuff from us. A lot of times our parents, back in the day, our parents didn't know anything, but hell, they knew everything. They knew our next moves and the moves we were trying to make. And so now we doing the same thing with our kids. You know, we know exactly what you're trying to do. We know that move. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
now
you
we got to
guys
make
are
sure
awesome.
we're laying it out. Like I say, we don't want you running into a wall when you don't have to. You know. So if we
Yeah,
can avoid you, a detour, you can bumping your head to this wall. Now, we move to the next part. So
yeah,
each one teach one, and everybody, we're gonna make it work. But yeah, we ain't in here trying to do no harm to nobody. We want everybody to be the best that they can be. Because right now you are the best that you are at this moment in your life. You are the best that you're gonna be right now. But tomorrow you'll be better because you take what you learn today and apply tomorrow, you'll be better than you were today.
That's right.
Well, I really appreciate you guys. I want to say, like, to me, the highest compliment you can pay to a creator is when their work makes you want to create yourself, makes you want to go create something, and just seeing all of y'all with your work in the background just is really inspiring to me. So, and I also really appreciate your answers. That actually was really motivating for me. So, and I wish for you all financial and spiritual success and all other kinds of success. I think it's awesome that you guys are entrepreneurs and very cool. This is a very cool space. I followed all y'all. I was already following Jake because I think I happened to be on a live with him once and I got a good vibe. So anyway, I'll drop down now, but and you all are awesome.
Thank you for
Thanks,
joining. So we
boss.
appreciate you. You're always welcome to
Same
join
here.
the live, man. Always welcome to come in and hang out. Stay in the comments. We most time we just laughing and joking and dropping gems for art. That's all we're doing. So appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go to bed. So I
Yeah.
can pretend I'm gonna do work
Yeah, it's
tomorrow.
12:30. But once again, once
Um,
again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the audience, Alexa, I see you come in a few times with comments. I thank you. Elizabeth, I thank you in the audience. Everybody in the audience is just dumping out questions, hitting the like button. I really appreciate you guys. The next business side of the meeting, the next business side of art will be November the 2nd. Once again, 9 o'clock on my channel here on my page. Once again, we will do this, but I'll see you guys in the week. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But
yeah.
I thank you guys, man. Once again, I enjoy you guys. I love the love that we have with each other, the
Fuck with
knowledge that we have for each other, and the
She's
compassion to get
saying
better. Ladies, any ladies, anything? Pace?
look at her talking it up.
Yeah, look at it. Just
Spilling
running
some
them out.
She
Just running that
talking.
gate.
she's spilling some
She
tea.
running her mouth.
Right.
She's like, I'm so tired of this sermon.
Right.
Look, no, actually, we were
Nah,
singing that
I'm to you.
nationwide is on your side. That's in the church, y'all. We gonna be handing out the bowl next time, so y'all get ready.
And
Nelly,
then guess what?
anything, Nelly?
We finna
No,
go to brunch
everything's
right
good.
after.
I appreciate y'all. See y'all for the art war tomorrow. I mean, no,
No,
Friday.
Friday.
All right.
Friday. It's
Look at you,
Friday.
y'all. We all need to go to sleep. Cause look at this. We all listen.
Go get you a pumpkin and just come throw something on there. That way you throw the paint on there. Just come do the art
So
war.
I got 2 days to find me a pumpkin. I'm gonna find me a
Keep you go to
pumpkin.
Food Line.
TV's in your
I'm-
backyard. Cut that out.
Yeah, right. Hey, Nelly, right next to the chickens.
Right. You know where they at, Jay. Nelly.
All they wrong
Uh,
next, bro.
Right next to the chicken, huh?
oh, Nancy in the comments. Real sketchy in the comments. Man, I thank you. I appreciate you guys. I think Real Sketchy might be at work, and he's still just in the comments, man. But I appreciate you guys, man. Nancy, I appreciate you. You know, once again, man, this doesn't work without us. So it's not about me; it's about us. All right. But you
That's
guys
all
be safe
completely.
in the TikTok streets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow painting somewhere, sometime
That's
on
right.
some back channel.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, dude. Y'all have a good night.
Bonnets on,
All
hit
right,
the
y'all.
bed.
Later.
All right. Not the
Oh my
bonnet
goodness.
though.
You see, you see how quick she slapped the bonnet on?
Uh,
Oh man. All right, y'all.
All right. Good night, man. You guys be safe.